pachovillas.com via Con Dios.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Welcome to January 30th.
Welcome back. Today is a very special day.
And I think I smell croissants.
It is National Croissant Day.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Would you like a croissant?
We are celebrating National Croissant Day this morning. Croissant?
Ooh, croissants.
It's croissant.
Croissants. I love croissants.
Oh, yeah.
It's showtime.
News Talk Sports from the Triad, WSJS. Well, really, friends, who doesn't love a croissant early on a Friday morning? Hey, I'm Jeffrey Griffin. Christian, are you a croissant guy?
I will eat croissants, yes.
I love croissants. Have you ever seen these chocolate dipped croissants?
I have not.
For me, it's a little. Would you take a biscuit and dip it in chocolate syrup?
Probably not.
Probably not. Me too. But I've seen chocolate dipped croissants. It's a delicacy. For me, I'm going to pass. No, if I want a croissant, I want one from Burger King. With some eggs in it and some cheese. And it's good stuff. Or maybe some orange marmalade. Nonetheless, happy croissant day. And however else we go about it. Boy, we got a lot to get to. Here we go again, friends. You ready to take another ride on the roller coaster? Hope you're up for it. Overcast this morning. Visibility at this point is good. Humidity, of course, not a problem, nor would we expect it to be in late January. However, a winter storm warning on the horizon. It's due to take effect at 4 p.m. this afternoon. That will remain in play through the weekend. Now, currently, we are under a cold weather advisory. Let me translate that for you, friends. It's going to get chilly. Going to get right down burr cold. Now, as we make our way through the weekend and on into tomorrow especially, we will transition from a cold weather advisory to an extreme cold watch. Here's what we're looking at. Cloudy with the wind chill today in the mid-teens. Snow is on the way, probably due to arrive after 5 p.m. this evening. Then in the overnight hours, the wind chill will drop to single digits. The snow will arrive. We'll pick up strong winds, gusting occasionally with a low of 16. And really before dawn, in all likelihood, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of the white stuff. Then Saturday, snow, and snow. A wind chill to 0 or possibly in the negative numbers. The wind gust will remain strong. An additional 3 to 5 inches on Saturday. And we're looking at a high of maybe 22, 23 at the outset. Now, Sunday, still not going to get above freezing with a high of only 30. But the snow will get up and move north. Word and get out of town for most of us, and the wind gusts will remain. And what's that mean all told? In all likelihood, 4 to 8 inches of snow. Little to the west, get a little more. Little to the east, get a little less. Today, looking at where are we? Currently at 21. Maybe bump up a couple degrees by 9 a.m. By the time noon arrives, we could be looking at a high of 28. And that is about it. Now, if you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be going, whatever you may be doing, don't hesitate to reach out. The number to call, 336-777-1600, or connect with us via email, triadtoday@wsjs.com. And Christian and I will get in touch with the gang at the Storm Report to find out if it's going to be that burr cold wherever you may be headed. All right, now, before the day really gets up and going, if you have not yet done so, please check on those people in your circle of life, the homebound, the shut-ins, the seniors, those that have chronic health conditions, some individuals that may be facing issues with mobility and transportation. Call them, text them, go knock on the door and find out, do you need anything? Because we're going to be locked in the house for a couple more days. It's just the way it is, okay? So do they need something from the grocery store? All right? Do they need something from the pharmacy? Whatever it is, just check on people. Have you got food in the house? I know a bunch of us stocked up last weekend getting ready for Snowmageddon, which turned into ice-to-fail or something. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, trying to be fancy. But we've still got some food left over from all that. but you may have to go and replenish the supplies. Have you got your blankets? Have you got your quilts? They don't need to be in the storage unit. They won't be helpful. Do you have candles and matches if you need them? Is there oil in the tank? Huh? Do you know where your flashlights are? Do you have batteries? Have you charged? Now, we're not anticipating mass power outages as we were last week this time with the impending arrival of massive amounts of ice. But we were fortunate. We really were. We lucked out last week and for much of this weekend that many of us did not lose power. We were anticipating thousands of outages with the power, and God bless us, it just did not come to happen. So let's be grateful. But there's a chance that that could resurface over the next 48 hours. So do you have your chargers for your electronic devices all backed up, charged up? If you need to do that plug-in stuff, have you got laundry done in case you don't get it? Yeah, in case you lose power. I don't want you to have to wear dirty drawers. So get your laundry done, washed, dried, folded, put up. Have you got cat food and dog food in the house? Have you gotten medicine? Have you got food that you can eat? Really, I mean, sometimes we go and we get canned food items, and then so many of us have electric can openers, and you can't open it. So does your can have a pull top on it? I'm just saying. All right. So be careful. And a lot of you, and Lord love you, I know, you kind of zoom in and out of the house, along the driveway, down the walkway, up and down the steps leading to and from the porch. Please don't bust your tail. The ice is still there. Okay, it didn't disappear overnight. We've got some wide swaths of black ice across the Piedmont Triad today, and I don't want you having to go to the hospital this morning with a broken collarbone, a fractured arm, a dislocated hip. That's the last thing you need. So please be careful, okay? And it is icy. Icy means slick. If you don't have to go, don't leave the house. Now, again, we're not anticipating snow until later on this evening and then much of the day tomorrow. So if you have to go, get out in the first half of the day, but please leave early, stay on the slower side of things, give yourself plenty of time, plenty of space, be patient, be kind. I need to have that conversation with myself, Mr. Snyder. Yesterday, I went out. This happened, I kid you not, almost the exact same story. I went out yesterday, not once, but twice after I was home. Just running errands, getting stuff done. I don't worry about myself driving in bad weather or with ice stuff because I know me. Other people, however, are of grave concern, particularly if you see somebody being reckless, right? Miles and Sophia went into a place. I was parked. It was an empty parking lot for the most part. Hundreds of available spaces. No problem, right? I'm sitting there. They're going to be in the store for a little bit. I'm just chilling. I'm sitting in a car, heat's going, I'm comfy, I got it, phone's plugged in, all is well. I got my big orange drink, I'm good to go. And I've kind of parked within stone's throw of one of these big piles of snow where the parking lot's been cleared and the snow plows have pushed it all to the side. Another driver comes in and wedges in between my car and this pile of snow, which is next to a light pole. There was less than 4 inches from the edge of his car to the edge of my car. I was sitting there glaring. I could feel my angst starting to crest. When he had 322 other open spaces, not within a country mile of me, that he could have parked in. And I was not right in front of the store. I had gone out of my way to get out of the way so the people could do what they needed to do, right? I guess he saw me staring at him. Then he comes over and kind of leans down in my car window, which was rolled up, and gives me a thumbs up like, everything okay? I wanted to say, no, everything's not okay. And he almost hit my car fishtailing out of that space a little bit later when he got done doing whatever he was doing and hit a patch of ice and almost fishtailed into my car. I thought, really? Really? Is this the way it's going to be? And I kid you not, last night when I went out for a second time, almost the exact same thing happened at a totally different location. What are some people just looking to get into? You know what I mean?
Looking to get into trouble and scams.
Right,
Yep.
and looking to get into it and careless and irresponsible. Folks, don't let those people disgruntle you. Don't let them redirect the trajectory of your day. You be responsible for you. You be thoughtful and wise and kind and compassionate. I did not get into it, so I get a gold star yesterday because I could have. I wanted to, but I didn't. We said all that to say, please make wise choices. Be careful. Stay out of harm's way. That's the most important thing. Your life is more valuable than an errand or a car or any stuff like that. So you get your food, get your medicine, check on those people around you. Be sure the puppy dogs and the kitty cats got a warm, safe place to be, and we will make it just fine. And of course, you keep it tuned right here to News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS, available around the clock, around the world, online at WSJS.com. Let's hit the closings and delays, good friends. Here we go. A Better World Learning Center opening at 9. Child's World Learning Center in Clemens opening at 8. The downtown Winston-Salem location, again, at 8 o'clock start time. ABC of North Carolina Daycare, 10 a.m. Access Books Learning in King closed. Alexander County Schools closed. Optional teacher workday. Allegheny County Group Homes closed. Allegheny County Schools closed. Employee code A. Allegheny Wellness Center, 9 a.m. start. Anderson Academy closed. Ardmore Family Practice at 10. Ashboro City Schools closed. Optional teacher workday. Atrium 1 Family Medicine in Moxville at 8. And Rural Hall at 8. Bales Wesleyan Preschool in Jamestown is closed. Barnstar Amish Furniture opening at 11:30. Berean Christian School closed. Bethlehem Community Center closed. Boys and Girls Club of Eden at 7:30. B-Rock Gap Civil Head Start in Allegheny County and in Wilkes County. All with remote learning days. Calvary Christian Child Care of King closed. Calvary Christian School in King closed. Calvary Day School closed. Carolina Christian Academy, ELC, and main campuses are closed. Carroll County Schools closed. Employee code 1. Carter G. Woodson School closed. Carver Road Church of Christ canceled. Caswell County Schools closed. Employee code B. Christ Rescue Temple Nursery and Daycare Center closed. Clemens Moravian Child Care closed. Clemens Moravian Preschool closed. Clemens United Methodist online only. Community Baptist Daycare and Community Baptist School closed. Danville City Schools are closed. Davidson Charter Academy, remote learning. Davidson County Schools, remote learning. Davidson County Senior Center in Lexington and Thomasville canceled. Davidson Davie Community College, all locations, remote learning day. Dream Center of Forsyth closed. East Market Street, Seventh-day Adventist Church, streaming only. Elkin City Schools, remote learning. Ephesus Junior Academy goes at 9. Epiphany Early Childhood Center at 9. ESR opening at 11. Express Care of Yadkin at 9 a.m. start. Fairview Church Child Care Center in Galax closing at 1. Fancy Gap Pottery and Fabric Outlet opening at 10. First Christian in High Point, evening services only. First Pres of Mount Airy canceled. First Step Preschool 8:30. Forsyth Academy Shadowlawn campus closed. Forsyth County Clerk of Court, Clerk of Superior Court closed. Forsyth Detention Jail Ministries and Volunteer Program Friday and Saturday, all events canceled. Fountain of Life Lutheran Church 1 hour delay. Galax City Schools closed. Grace Moravian and Mount Airy online. Guilford County Schools remote learning day. Guilford Tech closed. Hampton Education Academy remote learning. Hope for Felons closed today and tomorrow. Hopewell United Methodist Church Preschool closed. Hubbard Commercial in Winston at 10 a.m. start. Hugh Chatham Dobson Express Care closed. Imprints Cares closed. Ivy Brook Academy in Winston closed. Conno Kells Moravian closed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Lexington City Schools remote learning. Lifespan of Dobson closed. Little Patriots Preschool closed. Lollipop Stop Child Development closed. Main Street United Methodist in Kernersville closed. Martha's Best Children's Center opening at 10. Members Credit Union opening at 10. Mikasa, all locations opening at 10. Normal schedule for the staff. Millennium Charter Academy remote learning. Mineral Springs Baptist in Jonesville canceled. Mitchell Community College, the Mooresville campus, remote learning. The same for the Statesville campus. Mox Church and Advance, all activities canceled. Monarch Winston-Salem Day programs closed. Montessori School of Winston closed. Montgomery Community College 2 hour delay. Montgomery County Schools a 3 hour delay. Mount Airy City Schools remote learning. Mount Tabor School Care closed. Mount Zion Baptist Winston-Salem Child Development opening at 10. The same for Senior Daycare. My Little Genius Child Development Center opening at 9. A&T University Remote Learning Day today and tomorrow. Employee code 1. New Horizons Preschool in Clemens opening at 8. New Life Center opening at 10. Noble Academy with a 2-hour delay. North Star Community Center, all events canceled today and tomorrow. Oak Forest After School Program closed. Old Town Baptist Children's Center closed. Our Lady of Mercy with a 2-hour delay. Patrick County Schools remote learning. Patrick Henry Community College closed. Pufftown Baptist closed. Pennsylvania County Schools remote learning. Employee code E. Randolph Community College closed. Randolph County Schools closed. Randolph County Senior Adults Association closed. RCATS in Montgomery and Randolph counties closed. Redeemer School remote learning day. River Mill Academy 2-hour delay. Rockingham Community College remote learning. Rockingham County Schools closed. Salem Christian Academy in Dobson remote learning. Salem Christian School closed. Second New Bethel Baptist canceled. Senior lunch programs closed. Shining Light Academy 2-hour delay. Springwell Network opening at 9:30 normal staff schedule. St. John's Lutheran remote learning optional teacher workday. Stokes County Clerk of Superior Court opening at 11. Stokes County government offices at 10:30. Juvenile Court in Stokes County canceled. Landfill and garbage sites in Stokes will go at 10:30. Stokes County Schools closed. Employee code A. Stokes County Meals on Wheels closed. Summit Creek Academy goes at 10:50. Summit School with a 2-hour delay. Sunnyside Ministry is closed. Surrey County Government at 10. Surrey County Health and Nutrition Center clinics at 10:30. Surrey County Schools closed. Optional teacher workday. Temple Emmanuel Preschool closed. Arts-based school closed. High Point Education and Missionary Baptist canceled. North Carolina Leadership Academy 2-hour delay. Potter's House for Children closed. Salvation Army Area Command and Social Services with a 2-hour delay. Workshop of Davidson with a 2-hour delay. Thomasville City Schools closed. Optional teacher workday. Top Priority Care opening at 10. Triad Baptist Christian Academy with a 2-hour delay. Triad Baptist Christian School at 10. True Gospel Christian opening at 11. UNCG closed. Employee code 1. Union Grove Christian closed. United Metropolitan Missionary Baptist goes at 11. School of the Arts will get underway at 10 a.m. Walltown Kids R Us opening at 9. West Forsyth Christian Preschool closed. Westchester Country Day, Remote Learning Day. White Plains Christian School closed. Wilkes ADAP closed. Wilkes Community College closed. Wilkes County Schools Remote Learning. Wilkes Senior Center closed. Wilkes Vocational Services closed. Winston-Salem Christian School Remote Learning. Winston-Salem Christian School Early Learning Center closed. Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools, a remote learning day. Winston-Salem Pediatrics will open at 10. Winston-Salem State University, remote learning. Woodland Baptist Christian Daycare closed. The school is closed as well. And Yadkin County Schools with a remote learning day. Let's continue, as we always do, by honoring the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. Brought to you by Biscuit King, serving breakfast and lunch 5 a.m. to 3 p.m., and it is made from scratch. Biscuit King, home of the good enormous biscuit. Star Spangled Banner, performed this morning by Sandy Patty.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
bless America. Wow, Cindy Petty. All right, my friends, we got to take a break at the bottom of the hour. A little news, a little weather, a little sports coming your way. Just a reminder, tomorrow, NCAA basketball right here on WSJS. The Duke Blue Devils, boy, they're starting to roll into shape, aren't they? They look good. Can they get it done in Blacksburg? Duke on the road at Virginia Tech tomorrow. Our coverage will commence at 11 a.m. All right, my friends, Christian Snyder and Jeffrey Griffin with you on a Frantic Friday. We got a lot more coming your way. Don't touch that dial. News, talk, sports for the Triad, WSJS.
From Cameron Indoor to the world, this excitement is built on brotherhood, where the crazies roar. Experience the passion, the pride, the power that is Duke basketball. Ready for another March run.
Striking like thunder. You can never stop me. Nah.
Saturday afternoon, the Blue Devils make a trek to Blacksburg for a showdown with Virginia Tech. Catch every moment on WSJS. Complete schedule at WSJS.com.
I went to My Computer Career because I needed job security.
Because I wanted a career in cybersecurity.
I went to My Computer Career because IT jobs are everywhere.
My old job was going nowhere.
I went because I didn't want college loans for the rest of my life. Because I wanted a career for the rest of my life.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Classes available online or in person. Financial aid available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. 529 college savings plans accepted.
Not available in Washington State.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Folks are looking at some snow, heavy at times, moving in our direction. We have this area of low pressure cranking up and heading in, and some snow starting to form later on this afternoon, picking up more tonight and lasting through Saturday into early Saturday night. Latest projections of snow totals here anywhere from 5 to 8 inches, but locally more cannot be ruled out. Today's high 35, overnight low into the teens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Wake up, chow down, and cheer on every Saturday morning with Waking Up Proud. Hi, this is Stephen Beck. We've got local eats, hot sport takes, and a whole lot of Triad and Carolina flavor. Waking Up Proud is served up by Foster Hobbs Coffee Roasters in High Point and by High Point University. So hot. From barbecue debates to big game breakdowns, we've got your Saturday mornings covered. Waking Up Proud, the morning show that feels like home. Saturday mornings, 9 till 11 on WSJS.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem.
Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem is celebrating 55 years of serving our community. Come celebrate with us.
Come together in celebration.
We have an abundance of 2026 Mercedes on the lot, and new models are arriving weekly. Get exceptional pricing during this event. With interest rates as low as 1.99%, you can drive away in your brand new Mercedes today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, heavily invested in and proud to serve our community for 55 years.
Every bite tells a story at Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. Named the number 5 cookie shop in America by USA Today readers, it's a tradition cherished by families for generations. Hand-rolled and hand-cut and baked with love at 4643 Freedbird Church Road in Clements. Taste the warmth of ginger, sugar, chocolate, lemon, butterscotch, and black walnut. They bake 10 million cookies a year. Discover more at HaynesCookies.com. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, where tradition meets taste.
Good morning. Time to get your morning on with Jeffrey Griffin on Triad Today.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Good morning on a fabulously fantastic, fascinating, festive, fanciful, flamboyantly fortuitous Friday. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder, looking at a high of 34 today. Winter storm warning will go into effect about 4 o'clock this afternoon all across the Piedmont Triad and will remain in place for the rest of today, Saturday, and Sunday as well. Cloudy with a wind chill in the mid-teens in the early going today. Snow is likely to arrive about dinner time, and then thereon through the overnight hours as much of Saturday. And tonight, the wind chill going to drop to the single digit. Strong winds. We're expecting in the overnight hours anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of snow. Could be a little more, could be a little less, but hold on, it's coming. Saturday, snow, a wind chill 0 or sub, right? So, I mean, chilly, dress in layers. Try not to stay outside for extended periods of time. Frostbite and hypothermia are a distinct possibility if you do. An additional 3 to 5 inches could be on the way when all is said and done. Anywhere 3 to 8 inches, again, little to the west, probably a little more, little to the east, probably a little less. If you would like something specific, if you're getting the heck out of Dodge and you would like a traveling weather forecast, the number to call, 336-777-1600. Now, Sunday, sunny with wind gust and a high of 30. All right, my friends, are we celebrating today? It is the 30th day of the first month of 2026. But before we do, Christian, you want to give away something?
Let's do it.
Everybody's stressed and worried. Oh, we got to get to the store and things to do. And are the kids' laptops charged? We've got remote learning. Put your mind at ease. All will be well. Matter of fact, to get you in a good mood for the weekend, who wants tickets to Luke Bryan? That's right. Yeah, that Luke Bryan. Word on the Street tour with special guests Drew Baldridge, Randall King, Zach John King, and DJ Rock. First caller. That's right. Caller numero uno, 336-777-1600. Luke Bryan and friends are coming to True Lion Amphitheater, Charlotte this summer. So you got plenty of time to make plans and make arrangements. Not a big deal. We've got them. The show date is Saturday, August 22nd, a Saturday night, again, in the Queen City. Luke Bryan. Now, these tickets go on sale later this morning, but you can have these for free. Why? Because Christian Snyder is such a swell guy, and he's just in a giving mood. Give the man a call, 777-1600, and ask Christian sweetly and politely, may I please have the Luke Bryan tickets? And they are yours, my friend, 777-1600. All right. Are you celebrating today? Huh? I'm going to celebrate Monday. You know what Monday is? Do you? Huh? Christian?
It's your big day.
It is. So I'm celebrating already. That's right. Monday's Groundhog's Day. And that's my birthday. That's right. I'm a groundhog baby. So there you go. So we're getting up. I'm in the birthday mood. I'm going to give away some more stuff today. Kind of like birthday in reverse. I can give away stuff all day. So who is born this time of year? All right, here on the 30th day of January, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, 32nd president, served 4 terms, of course. Born this day. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Gene Hackman, what an extremely gifted actor. Played Lex Luthor in Superman, The Poseidon Adventure. Wow, that was a great movie. Mississippi Burning, of course, won an Oscar for The French Connection. Hoosiers and Jimmy Chitwood. Got to get Jimmy on the team. Passed the ball 4 times. That movie has nothing to do with basketball. It does, but it doesn't. But you talk about a great life skill movie. Hoosiers should be required viewing for every high schooler before they graduate. There's so much that movie has to teach us. Happy birthday, Gene Hackman. Of course, passed away this year. Sad times. I miss him. What a gifted performer. Actress Vanessa Redgrave, born this day in 1937. Chess master Boris Spassky, also born in 37. Christian, can you play chess?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
I am awful.
Not where I thought the end of that phrase was going.
I can move the pawn because I think that's the only thing I know what to do.
You got to play more, Christian. Don't give up on it yet. Okay?
Probably. It's too complicated. Too much math. I'm not very smart.
Math. That's funny. People ask that. I have that response about gambling when people go, "Do you want to play poker?" And a lot of folks do.
Yeah.
And I love to play cards, but the Jeffrey card playing, Uno, spades. I'm a fierce spades player. I believe I could win a tournament in spades. I'm a fierce spades player. You got to have the right partner to really work it in spades, right? If you're not like-minded, it just doesn't work.
True.
And I've never. I love my wife, no question. But a lot of couples will play bridge. Vicky and I are not like-minded I don't believe we can be bridge partners. Just don't. It's just not worth them. Counseling would be in our future. It's a different approach. Now, this is the same woman who I cannot defeat in Monopoly. So it's not like, you know what I mean? We just have a different approach about the game. So, but I do hope at some point, it's on my bucket list to find someone that can be a bridge partner. Maybe I should try Emmett or Jermaine from Brain Power. Those are smart guys. Maybe I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe Chase.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Susie play. I don't know. Yeah, all these Carolina voices on Triad today. I don't know if Susie's a bridge player.
She's also down at the beach.
Yeah, so we'd have to play remotely. I'm not sure how that would work. I like, you're playing partners in cards. I like being able to stare into the eyes of my partner. I feel like I can get a sense of what they have.
Or their fear of you staring into their eyes.
But maybe the problem is not them. Maybe it's me. Nobody wants to partner with me in bridge. So there you go. So I'll just stick to spades and Uno. But back to what I brought this up about, when people talk about, do you want to play poker?
Mm-hmm.
I have no more idea what hand wins in poker. You were talking about chess.
Oh yeah.
Full house, flush, royal, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, straight.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's more valuable than the other one. Clearly, I would know that if you get 7 of a kind or something, you've cheated. I get that, right? I know that part.
3 of a kind's typical.
Is that? See, I have no
idea. A pair is, it's literally 2s or whatever.
Yeah. And they talk about pass or hold or in the pot, and I'm totally. You could know less about the whole poker thing than I know. So, and I have had people say, Jeffrey, you should never play poker. I said, that's fine. I'm not a threat.
You don't have a poker face.
That's what
for
people
sure.
have said. They said, Jeffrey, they can tell what's in your hand by one glance. You have a tail. That's what you mean have a tail. They said, oh, people look at you. They know exactly.
Ooh, look at these cards. Fold.
You should. I've had more than one person say that. You, of all people, should never, ever play poker.
Right.
I just kind of do the shoulder shrug. Okay. All right.
I can play poker.
I'll go make a sandwich. See, now for the way chess vexes you,
yeah,
I'm that way with poker.
Mm.
What do you think? You need more red. I don't know. Nonetheless, I want you to practice your chess. Maybe we should have a chessboard here at the station.
I don't know if we have time to play chess for 6 hours.
Well, I didn't mean during the show. If somebody's driving you crazy, I'm not naming any names, we can just set up a board, right?
Yeah.
And I've never got this, and I never checked it out, so I don't know. You seen where they play and you have to hit the clock because you only have so much time?
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Take as much time as I want. And sometimes I have looked at the board and thought and walked away. You're not playing? I'm thinking. Let me think.
Yeah. If it takes 3 hours, let it take 3 hours.
I'll be back. We've got all the time in the world when it comes to, I'm not. So I'm doing that. I don't want one of those clock things. I'm not doing that. It's not speed Uno. I'm not doing that. And you shouldn't be able to wish on your opponent.
Wish? What do you mean by that?
Like if you're playing a game, video game, card game, table game, you never looked at the other person and thought, I hope you choke.
Oh, yeah, but I've never said it.
Oh, you can come to our house and play. Let's say a lot worse.
Yeah. I'm a little competitive when it comes to games, too.
I hope you get locked outside. How about that? I hope you have a place to spend tonight because I know where it's not going to be.
Right.
How about that? Throw down another draw 4. Yeah. We can go to family counseling in a hurry. So, all right. Woo! Nonetheless, Boris Spassky, chess master. All right. I bet he plays with one of those clocks going back and forth.
He has a clock.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, nonetheless, happy birthday, Boris. Dick Cheney, former Secretary of Defense and Vice President of the United States, born in 1941. Phil Collins, hit the drums.
The pains to rose, some strangers to you and me.
You know, he started as a drummer. I mean, that's his thing. He was not a singer. He's a drummer. And then they decided to have auditions for who was going to sing, and nobody was better than he was just sitting at the drum set singing, so he became the singer. All right, nonetheless, happy birthday, Phil Collins. I believe I read he's turned 75 today. Good for him. And Payne Stewart, sharp-dressed golfer who died in that bizarre plane accident where the pilots lost consciousness due to a lack of oxygen in the cabin, and we all watched it unfold on TV. It was a horrible story. Payne Stewart, born this day, 57. All right, can we open up the WSJS history book? Christian, let's have a little rewind.
This is Rewind. January 30th, 1989. George Michael among the big winners at the American Music Awards.
I'd just like to thank everybody who's helped me.
Others included Whitney Houston and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
There's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand.
This date in 1995, Kevin Eubanks took over as leader of the Tonight Show band on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. He stayed there for 15 years. January 30th, 1999. Britney Spears at the top of both the album and singles charts with Baby One More Time. Happy birthday to Phil Collins. He's 75 today. I'm Brendan Brooks, and that's Rewind.
Thank you, Wesley. All right, on a frantic Friday, and I got to tell you, folks, most events have been pushed on down the road. So this is not our traditional frantic Friday. So when we have the opportunity here, let's celebrate and highlight and get the information out. And right off the bat, here's one of the biggest names in all of entertainment. The Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, coming to town. Wesley Williams, good morning, friend.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
All right, the greatest show on earth is in town, right?
That's right. It's the greatest show on earth. It's the greatest party on earth. And as you said, you know, as the saying goes, the show goes on. So we got some cold weather, but we're going to have some warm audiences this weekend.
All right, so folks, we're talking about Greensboro Coliseum Complex, First Horizon Coliseum, and Wesley, first show this morning at 11. Are we still good with that?
We're still on. All the shows are still on as scheduled. Okay, if anything changes, they will update that on the Ringling website and the Coliseum website. But as of now, the motto is the show goes on.
All right, so folks, what we're looking at, you got a handful of opportunities, and you're never too young. You are never too old to go and party on with our friends at the circus. Today, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. And I know most of you are out of school. You're looking for something to do with the kids. Why not go to the circus? It's good for the heart, good for the mind, good for the soul. Then 3 big shows on Saturday, 10:30, 2:30, and 6:30, and then we'll wrap it up on the first day of February. That is Sunday, with shows at 10:30 and 2:30. Wesley, how long, once you hit a new venue, how long does it take to set up? Is that a 24-hour process, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, it is very long. We have 23 semi-trucks that bring the greatest show on earth from city to city. So we like to say it's a city without a zip code, because we have everything from, a traveling restaurant to a gym to the Ringling rocket that shoots a girl out of a literal cannon, 65 miles per hour, 110 feet across the arena floor every single weekend. So we bring it all, and we bring the fun, and it is the greatest show on earth, so you don't expect anything less.
All right, so how long does the show run, my friend?
The show runs about 2 hours, and we also have a pre-show, so show up early, about 30 minutes before the show. We start with our interactive pre-show, so you don't want to miss that either.
Oh, is that the hype crew I heard so much about?
We have a hype crew, but we actually have a full-on pre-show, which is a whole nother thing, where you get to come on out and see our RoboPup Bailey circuit, and you get to do some dancing and some interactive activities with our pre-show host, Madison. It's a lot of fun.
Folks, you got to get out there, and tickets are available online. Tickets are available at the door. Wesley, how did you get involved in circus life?
Well, I have a unique story. I got a unicycle for Christmas when I was 6 years old. I grew up in the Miami area, and then my mom took me to see Ringling, and I kind of knew what I wanted to do from that point on. I started doing local shows, national shows, international shows, and it brought me back to where I started, really. Seeing the greatest show on earth, now I get to tour with them as a headliner, so it's a full circle moment for sure.
Wesley Williams, one of the many stars you can see at the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus at First Horizon Coliseum. 2 shows today, 11 and 7 tomorrow, 10:30, 2:30, and 6:30, and then we'll wrap it up Sunday, 10:30 and 2:30. Wesley, thanks for doing what you do and bringing so much joy to life for all of us, and we appreciate the visit, my friend.
You bet. Thanks for having us on.
Have a great weekend, and welcome to town. That's right. The circus is in town. Go and have a good time. We got to take a quick break, and then we'll be back and wrap up. Time flies when you're having fun. You're listening to Triad Today on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
It's not just a game. It's an event that brings us together week after week. The NFL lives on WSJS. We bring you every snap, every play, every unforgettable moment from the NFL. Don't miss out. The Triad huddles up for the NFL on WSJS. The Triad's front row seat for Super Bowl 60. Online at WSJS.com.
Transform your home with elegance and durability. At Heritage Hardwood Floors, they offer exquisite flooring options that complement any season. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty. With Jesse's craftsmanship, Catherine's business savvy, your dream floors are a step away. Their expertise is matched only by their passion for quality. Elevate your space with Heritage Hardwood Floors. Online at heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors. When it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
That first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. He really a definition of like why he loves somebody.
Through all of fatherhood's first, never stop being a dad. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Jay Delsing, a two-time All-American and PGA Tour veteran of 25 years. I know the game of golf inside and out. Each week, we'll feature celebrity golfers, share their laughs, inside stories, and offer great tips to improve your golf game.
I wanna swing, don't you wanna swing with me?
Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, proudly serving our community for over 50 years. That's Golf with Jay Delsing, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on WSJS.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's a good morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. We had to jump to Wesley because Wesley is super busy. They got a show here in a couple hours at First Horizon Coliseum. But we wanted to not bypass the opportunity to kick off our Frantic Friday. So thank you, Wesley. And Ringley Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, welcome to town. All you wordlers, I did not forget you. Your clue for Friday, January 30th. And since the circus is in town, in the center ring, a beloved pachyderm. That's your wordle clue for today. In the center ring, a beloved pachyderm. One more time. I know it's early for some of you, for some of us. In the center ring, a beloved pachyderm. Good luck with that. Only took me 5 guesses, but I did it. You can do it too. That's going to do it for hour number 1. Don't touch that dial. We'll have the updates with closings and delays, more weather, and more Frantic Friday opportunities to get out and make a memory on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
I know we got a good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion. A symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
Every bite tells a story at Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. Named the number 5 cookie shop in America by USA Today readers, it's a tradition cherished by families for generations. Hand-rolled and hand-cut and baked with love at 4643 Freedbird Church Road in Clemens. Taste the warmth of ginger, sugar, chocolate, lemon, butterscotch, and black walnut. They bake 10 million cookies a year. Discover more at HaynesCookies.com. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, where tradition meets taste.
High Point University, the premier life skills university, is ranked the #1 best-run college in America by the Princeton Review. Employers value HPU's real-world preparation. Students love unprecedented access to global leaders on High Point's inspiring campus. And parents appreciate HPU's God, family, and country values. Choose to be extraordinary at High Point University.
Remember when fitness meant waiting for machines and juggling schedules? Not anymore. Welcome to the YMCA. Here, your membership opens doors to 13 locations, state-of-the-art equipment, and free group classes. Dive into our pool or enjoy free childcare while you work out. And joining now, it's just $0. That's right, $0. Find the membership that suits you best. YMCA, where membership means more. Visit us at ymcanwnc.org.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive with Dalton and Beck. And on this afternoon show, we start to look ahead to the ACC basketball weekend. Plus, we get a visit from the sixth man of the Tar Heels, B-Dot. Don't miss it, 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJF.
All the news that matters and more. WSJS, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up! Oscar!
When you grill with Kingsford charcoal and add Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters, your special occasion becomes unforgettable. Wow. Made with 100% real spices, Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters can be added to any pre-lit charcoal to add a whole new, rich, full-bodied flavor and aroma to your spring grilling. So good. Look for Kingsford charcoal and Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters for a mouth-watering flavor experience. Kingsford.com.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Folks are looking at some snow, heavy at times, moving in our direction. We have this area of low pressure cranking up and heading in, and some snow starting to form later on this afternoon, picking up more tonight and lasting through Saturday into early Saturday night. Latest projections of snow totals here anywhere from 5 to 8 inches, but locally more cannot be ruled out. Today's high 35, overnight low into the teens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Mountaineers bring the noise. Hardwood hustle, Mountaineer muscle. Elevate your game with App State basketball on our sister station WPET, AM 950 and 92.7 FM.
You can take me down.
And for all things App State sports, WSJS delivers Mountaineer Talk and the Mountaineer Minute, presented by First Horizon Bank, Big Bank Muscle, Small Town Hustle, and Atlantic Coast Sports. Premium apparel for every play. Schedule and tickets at WSJS.com.
Open the door to a better year with Precision Garage Door. Their $149 noisy garage door special silences the clatter. And with $250 off new double garage doors and $150 off singles, it's out with the old and in with Precision Garage Door. Start the year right with a smooth, silent garage door. Visit PrecisionDoorNC.com and discover the difference. New year, new door, same precision at PrecisionDoorNC.com.
Life's hustle got you down? What if there was a place where passion and excitement collide, where the roar of the crazies fills the air and champions are forged? Welcome to Duke Basketball, where brotherhood is built and every game is an electrifying experience. From Cameron Indoor to the World, join John Shire and his Blue Devils in their thrilling march. Feel the rush. Live the legacy. Catch every game on WSJS, and the complete Duke basketball schedule is at WSJS.com.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Welcome to January 30th.
Welcome back. Today is a very special day.
And I think I smell croissants.
It is National Croissant Day.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Would you like a croissant?
We are celebrating National Croissant Day this morning.
Croissant?
Oh, croissants.
It's croissant.
Croissants. I love croissants.
Oh, yeah.
It's showtime.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. And yet another hour has passed, and no one has delivered croissants to 4405 Providence Lane in Winston-Salem. Not that I'm bitter, but whatever. Okay. Did we not make a big enough scene about that in the 7 o'clock hour?
You would think so.
Clearly not. Hello? Is this microphone plugged in?
It is.
That's like begging for food, Jeffrey. That's pitiful, son. Oh, my gracious. Welcome to a Frantic Friday. That hungry, starving youngster over there is Christian Snyder, and I would not turn down a croissant with egg and cheese on it. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to move on. I'll stop. At least until the 9 o'clock hour. Then I'm going to say it all again. Hey, thanks for being here. It is a fabulously fantastic, fascinating, festive, fanciful, flamboyantly fortuitous Friday. There originally was a ton of stuff scheduled for this weekend. And now we got Snowmageddon Part 2. And now stuff's not scheduled. Which is the smart, responsible move, right? You don't want people in harm's way. So we want you to do what you think is right and safe. Let's do weather, and then we're going to get right to Allie. Overcast this morning. A winter storm warning goes into effect across the Piedmont Triad at 4 p.m. this afternoon, where it will remain for Saturday and Sunday. Currently under a cold weather advisory that will transition into an extreme cold watch. What's that mean? Don't stay outside. Good gracious, dress in layers. Don't leave the puppy dogs or the kitty cats outside, and check on your neighbors, the seniors in your life, the homebound, the individuals dealing with chronic health conditions, and those for whom transportation and mobility may be an issue. You got heat, got food, got medicine, got all the stuff you need. Make a phone call, send a text message, knock on a door, and we'll navigate all of this just fine. Today, cloudy with the wind chill in the teens. Snow is likely to arrive after dinner time, probably about 5 or 6. Tonight, the wind chill is going to drop to single digits, near zero with strong winds, expecting 1 to 2 inches of snow in the overnight hours. Tomorrow, Frosty the Snowman will be in your front yard. All right, it is wind gusts, an additional 3 to 5 inches, and a high tomorrow of 22. Meaning we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. And unless you have four-wheel drive, and then you can. Good, travel responsibly. Sunday, sunny and wind gust of 30. If you would like a traveling weather forecast, call us. We'll find out. We know people. 336-777-1600. And with a frantic Friday, Allie Arpesian, one of our favorite people from Carolina Theater. Good morning, girl.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you doing? I got to hear you sing, so it's a good morning.
Oh, listen, I'm retired from singing. I'm in charge of stupid songs in the car.
Aren't we all?
I mean, listen, now, when you get to be the adult in your family dynamic, have you taught the younger people the fried ham song, Allie? Do you know that song?
Fried ham? No, you have to sing this.
Christian, do you know this song?
I don't think I do.
Why do you look at me with that suddenly alarmed look, right?
I've never heard a fried ham song.
You don't, neither one of you? Oh,
no.
All right. I think Glenn Miller did this song, but we'll get back to this. It goes, fried ham, cheese and bologna, and after the macaroni, we'll have onions, pickles, and pretzels. Then we'll have some more fried ham.
Sounds like a Broadway tune.
Now, here's the fun part. You can say second verse, same as the first. Everybody sing it, and then you pick a style. Now, you could go with the operatic. So you go fried ham. You could go with Western, fried ham, cheese. You could go with underwater. And you do the same lyrics over and over. And kids love it. And you could do 50 verses of fried ham. And it's so much better than 1,000,000 bottles of beer on the wall. So much better. I mean, really.
I love it.
So
okay, I'm going to learn it now.
I don't know if that's on the repertoire set list for tonight at Carolina Theater, but Allie, the Glenn Miller Orchestra is coming to the weather.
We're still on. As far as I know, it's not going to start until like very early tomorrow morning, from what I'm seeing. So we are on tonight, and it's at 7 o'clock at the Carolina Theater. And we only have like maybe 200 or so tickets left.
Oh, that's fabulous. And folks, this orchestra has been around since 1956. It may be, you could make the argument, the best known big band in the history of Everdom. Moonlight Serenade, Chattanooga Choo Choo, just all this wonderful music, Allie, from the American Songbook going to come to life tonight, right on stage at the Carolina Theater. How many in the band? Do you know? I mean, it's a handful, isn't it?
18-piece band,
wow.
18 members. Yeah.
Yeah. Will you be singing with them at least one? Come on now.
Yes, obviously, I will be singing the ham song that you just sang tonight.
Allie's pulling our chain. That girl can sing. Did y'all know that? She can. So I want her on stage. We'll get a gown. Get wardrobe up here. We need to do some sparkles, something, and tickets online and at the door to see Allie and the world famous Glenn Miller Orchestra tonight at Carolina Theater, right?
I'll sing only if you sing with me.
If I can get there, if I can wear my toboggan.
You might need it from Winston.
Oh my gosh. So Glenn Miller, composer, arranger, trombone player. And when he first went forward with the whole premise of, we're going to have 4 or 5 trombones, the musical community kind of looked at him like, you are bat crazy. It's going to be too loud to be in the room. And Allie, here we are all these years later, and we just love it, don't we?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. We bring them every other year because they're just so beloved in our community. So we're excited to have them back again.
And folks, if you did not know, the Glenn Miller Orchestra has had 72 top 10 records. And of that 72, 23 were number one. Now, for those of you, the data freaks among us, the 23 number one records were more than Elvis or the Beatles enjoyed. How about that? There's a little nugget.
I didn't know that. Look at that. I might need you to introduce them tonight.
I mean to tell you. Come on, everybody. Oh, wait. Oh, we have to wait. Stop. Intervention time. Christian, you have something here? What? No.
Fried ham, cheese and bologna. And after the macaroni, we'll have onions, pickles, and pretzels. And then we'll have some more fried ham. Now Text first, same as the first. Texas accent makes it worse.
Fried ham, cheese, and bologna. And after, stop it. That's enough of this. But really, you all think I make these things up. This is real. This is true. I'm serious.
It is real. I love that.
We could go on America's Got Talent. We need to put together a Triad All-Star Children's Kids Choir, do the fried ham song, put them in colored T-shirts, straight from the Carolina Theater. And I mean, we're going to tour the world after that, right? Give them kazoos. We can do one verse with a kazoo. I'm serious. It's great.
It's perfect.
Isn't it? Didn't you just love it? Now, Allie, all right, so really, back to the world-famous Glenn Miller Orchestra. It's tonight, showtime, 7 p.m., a handful of tickets. They would be wise to get them online right now. We don't want you getting to the theater to find out we are sold out, right?
That's right. Yep. They can call or they can get them online.
And also, folks, there is, and it's not just tonight, Carolina Theater has a whole slate of world-class entertainment. It's music, it's theater, it's dance, it's movies. You know, I would put their movie menu up against any theater in the country. It's like I could just spend my time driving back and forth to the Carolina Theater going to see movies. That's how good that is.
So sweet. I know. And we also have silent films. I don't think a lot of people realize that we've got the original organ
with
to the theater.
Organ.
The Robert Morton organ, and we do these silents, and they're really cool, and they bring out everybody on, which surprises me. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's people, teenagers and college students, all the way up to folks in their 70s and 80s. Everyone enjoys it.
It could be the ultimate date night experience. And folks, all the details are available at carolinatheater.com, and they spell it the civilized way. It is Theatre. I know some of you misguided souls think it's theater and you do TER, where y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. I'm serious.
That's right. The way God intended it to be.
RE. If I'm ever elected to office, I'm gonna present that bill.
That's the mandate. That is the mandate.
Those of you that are just misguided, we're gonna pray for you. We are. Hey, Allie, did I see you post something? Now, were you out there the walk for peace with our monk friends?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you go to the Rocker Stadium in High Point? Is that where you were?
I did.
We
it
were
was
there
wild.
too. We were there
you
too.
Were?
We were there.
No, I didn't see you.
Yeah, well, I was caught up in the other 5,997 people that were there that day. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought peace was more of a one-on-one thing.
I'm not convinced it's not.
And I love the walk. I love what they're about. I think it's good for the world, and I admire it.
Great.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I did not find peace out there. We were standing in the shade, and it was 4 degrees, and
it was cold.
And I was like, "Are you?" And everything was wet, and it was icy. And my wife looked at me, and I said, "This is not peaceful for me."
I will find my peace in some heat.
So I did. We stood there about 45 minutes, and I'm not even ashamed to tell it. At one point, I looked at my children. I said, "Who votes for Waffle House?"
There is peace in Waffle House.
There
There is God and peace.
There
in
can
Waffle
be some
House.
solitude found at the counter at Waffle House. There absolutely can. So, and then I saw you post, and you made me feel bad because you stuck it out.
It was a really great speech, but it was really interesting to notice how everybody was kind of pushing and shoving and getting grumpy. And then the monks came and it was calm, and then back to pushing and shoving.
Allie, I mean to tell you, so our bouncing baby boy now, Milesy, Miles is, I don't know, 180 pounds, and he's a 9th grader, and he's 6'4", something like that now. So, he's in the midst of a growth spurt. So he can hold his territory, right? And we're there, and we're waiting for the monks to come, and we're all going to be peaceful and reflective. And I'm totally in tune with the moment. I'm trying to center myself and, and all that. And this lady came up and just bounced Miles right out of where he was. She said, "I can't see." And she just kind of elbowed him. And I went daddy bear
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, really, Jeffrey? Are you going to be the one that's going to get escorted out of the peace gathering?
In the peace,
right?
in the peace talk.
And I looked at Miles. I went, your ground is your ground.
Right.
And he looked at me. He said, what? I said, you're entitled to your space, buddy boy.
Yeah.
And he kind of looked at me. He said, Daddy, it's a peace gathering. So I tell you, he's a much better man than I am. I was like, I'm just saying. He said, well, I'm about a foot taller than her, so I can see over her. I said, that is not the point, son. That is not the point. But oh my gosh, so yeah. That's good. All right. We are just all over the place. Allie, I want you to come back and talk with us again. I miss you. You got to be here more.
I miss you too. Yeah, please. I'd love to come back. We actually just today we're announcing Cochran & Co. It's a Christian group. They play a lot of hits on K-Love. So we're announcing them today. They'll be in the theater in March. So happy to come back and chat about it.
Looking forward to it again. CarolinaTheater.com, the world famous Glenn Miller Orchestra. Put on your dancing shoes and get ready to have a big time with America's most popular big band tonight. Carolina Theater in Greensboro. The curtain goes up at 7 p.m. And everybody practice the fried ham song. Yeah, there you go. Allie Arpesian, you are the best. We'll talk with you soon, my friend.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Take care. Folks, that's how a Frantic Friday works. You got something you want to talk about? Give us a call, 777-1600. Christian, I'm going to take a break. I think we need one. Bless our hearts. News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS.
WSJS.com knows how much you crave the latest in news, talk, sports, and weather. We know you want to stay connected anytime, anywhere. That's why we offer live streaming worldwide. Discover your favorite show hosts, get the latest concert info, exciting contests, and join us for live appearances. Dive into local sports action with just a click. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged. Visit WSJS.com. Your world, your way with WSJS.com.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves the enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Them big auto dealers talk a lot about price, but what about a dealer that treats you like family? That's why I love Parkway Lincoln here in Winston-Salem. You're not just a dealer, they're your neighbor. Family owned with 2 locations, they offer that quiet, smooth, spacious American luxury SUV you crave, with an experienced staff ready to help. And being an authorized Lincoln dealer, they can get what you need, often at a better price. So bigger isn't always better, is it?
The biggest thing about Parkway Lincoln is they're like family. Online at parkwaylincoln.net.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Them big auto dealers talk a lot about price, but what about a dealer that treats you like family? That's why I love Parkway Lincoln here in Winston-Salem. You're not just a dealer, they're your neighbor. Family owned with 2 locations, they offer that quiet, smooth, spacious American luxury SUV you crave, with an experienced staff ready to help. Lincoln dealer, often at a better price. So bigger isn't always better, is it?
The biggest thing about Parkway Lincoln is they're like family. Online at parkwaylincoln.net.
Child abuse is not a bad parent problem.
Keeping families out of crisis in the first place
is how we prevent it from ever happening.
Go to preventchildabuse.org and
let's stop child abuse before it ever happens.
Who are you? Time to get your morning on with Jeffrey Griffin on Triad today.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS, 8:23, 7 minutes before the bottom of the hour. I'm Jeffrey, that's Christian. And just like that, it is a Fairgrounds Friday on the big show. Robert Mulhern, good morning, brother.
Hey, good morning, Jeffrey. How we doing?
All right. So with the NASCAR cookout clash and the camping and the preview and everything, where are we with the weather, Robert? How do things stand?
Well, where are we with the weather? The weather is awful. I'll just tell you that, Jeffrey. That's where we'll leave that. I'll tell you, we are ready to open doors here at the event center at the fairgrounds at 10 a.m. So that we're in good shape. All the cars are loaded in. All the drivers that are slated to be on schedule for autographs and driver appearances, that's on schedule. So today is a normal schedule at the fairgrounds from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The fan preview is still happening.
Great.
The parking for that event is going to be in the Coliseum parking lot, kind of where the ice rink is. You can park on that side of the parking lot, walk around the front of the facility, and come on in.
Well, hey, and that gets underway, Robert, at 10 a.m. this morning, right?
That's right. 10 a.m. Doors will be right at 10 a.m. Go all the way till 2 p.m.
All right. And in the arena, we've got some tournament hockey, don't we, going on?
Yeah, that's right. So there's not much public skating, which is good because I don't think it would have happened anyway. But we are hosting the Carolina Amateur Hockey Association State Championships this weekend, and that's kind of a combination of North Carolina, South Carolina youth hockey, junior travel teams, 18U, 16U, 14U. That's going to be all weekend. They're staying locally, so they're having that tournament with us, snow or no snow, come Saturday.
And the winners advance to the Southeastern District Tournament, and eventually maybe they're all looking ahead a little bit, sneak peek at the USA Hockey National Championships. And these are the budding superstars of tomorrow. These are the kids that we could be cheering on a couple Olympics from now, or maybe even one Olympics from now, and Team USA. So get out there, cheer on. It's a big weekend. Now, Robert, what about the farmers market tomorrow morning? What are you thinking?
Yeah, we've already gone ahead and closed the farmers market again. So no farmers market tomorrow morning. Again, no real reason to open it. We talked to some of the vendors, and there were some that were still willing to come out, but most of them kind of weren't in that mode, and that's understandable. So rather than have a handful of vendors and a handful of patrons show up, it's probably best to keep it closed and open when we're not in 8-degree weather and snow falling on the ground.
That is wise. Yeah. Otherwise, the farmers market every Saturday morning at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. And then, Robert, as we look ahead to the first weekend in February, we've got ACC hockey, and then something really special, February 12th coming up. That's a Thursday, the SEC ACC Hockey Championship Showdown, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're excited about that. Obviously, the main ACC Elite Tournament is going to be the first weekend, which is next weekend, with Wake Forest, Demon Deacons. They're returning. They're the defending champ. Also be featuring Penn State, Virginia Tech, Maryland. Those are kind of the highlights. I think UNCW's in this first weekend. And then, the second weekend, really cool for the first time ever here in Winston-Salem. We're excited to host 8 of the SEC schools that'll be kind of hosting their championship here, and that's Auburn, Ole Miss. Oh boy, I don't remember the list, but I know you've got it in front of you, Jeffrey. But Alabama will be here. It'll be pretty good.
Oh yeah, here we go. South Carolina, Tennessee's coming to town. Georgia, what I say? Auburn, Alabama. You touched on this, and then representing the ACC. Of course, we've got Georgia Tech. App's going to be here. UVA, Richmond, Charlotte, St. Joseph's, ECU, and that's going on all weekend as well. And later in February, everybody, you want to know what to do at the house. Are you thinking about upgrading? Are you making a difference? You want to improve something? You got to put the Winston-Salem Home Show. These are professionals. It's a fun, interactive environment. So compare, connect, and leave inspired and motivated. That is Saturday the 21st and Sunday the 22nd. And then the doggies are coming to town at the end of February, Robert.
All right, you got to tell you, the donkeys are coming to town?
The doggies. Woof, woof.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm like, man, Jeffrey, you just booked something. I don't even know what's coming.
The all-breed show. The Forsyth and Danville Kennel Clubs are going to be here. So doggies of all kind.
Yeah, that's actually a really good show. You know, that's our the show coming up here, and they also sometimes partner with the Furniture City Kennel Club, which comes, I think, in September, October, later in the year. And again, I know I've talked about this before, but really, folks who take care of their dogs, and these dogs have gone on to perform or show at the Westminsters and the New York State shows. Like these guys travel, and it's really neat. And it's really neat to see when the public shows up, because it's free admission. You know, the doors are open. Anyone can come see these dogs, and the schedule will usually post online. You know, if you're interested in watching a certain breed or how they do it, it's really neat.
That's fun times. And also, don't forget, folks, Twin City Thunderbirds continue to hit the ice. They'll be back at it February 27th. That's a Friday night, 7:05. The puck hits the ice, taking on the Watertown Wolves. Robert, I know it's a huge weekend. Thanks for getting up early and talking with us. You stay safe now.
Hey, thanks, Jeffrey.
Have a good one. There you go. Fairgrounds Friday on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
I know we got a good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion, a symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Folks, we're looking at some snow, heavy at times, moving in our direction. We have this area of low pressure cranking up and heading in, and some snow starting to form later on this afternoon, picking up more tonight and lasting through Saturday into early Saturday night. Latest projections of snow totals here anywhere from 5 to 8 inches, but locally more cannot be ruled out. Today's high 35, overnight low into the teens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Forget the record, which is unimpressive. Sub 500. He doesn't move the ball. He doesn't take offense seriously enough. Has become the chef that won't change the menu. Change the menu. Update the wait staff to new menu. Third is here. That's right. The Herd with me, Colin Coward, on WSJS. Join me weeknights, 6 till 9 p.m. Yes, I'm opinionated. I make you think, though, I hope, and react. 6 till 9, it's The Herd on WSJS.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville. Neighbors helping neighbors. Crisis Control Ministry celebrates more than 50 years of serving neighbors in need. They provide help with basic life needs to those facing crisis in Forsyth and Stokes counties. One client stated, Crisis Control Ministry makes a difference between people sinking or swimming. My life would have spiraled out of control if not for Crisis Control Ministry. They paid my utility bill. They helped me get through a tough time. Help make our community a better, more compassionate place. Stop by Crisis Control Ministry in Winston-Salem and Kernersville.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to America's heroes. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? Go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports in the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. So what are you doing this weekend? I know you got to go to the grocery store. You may have to go by the pharmacy. You got to check on some neighbors today. Be sure that you got food in the house and gas in the car, matches and candles and oil for the oil lamps if you need it. Have you got all your mobile devices charged, all your portable charging devices? Are they geared up, ready to go? Is the laundry done? All that good stuff. And then, of course, a lot of kids have remote learning days. So if you got children in the house, you got to be sure that they're taking care of business for schoolwork as well. And normally, Christian and I would say to you, what are you doing with your youth sports organization, with your charitable good work group, with your faith gathering? Are you trying to do some good in the neighborhood? Well, today's edition of A Frantic Friday, a wee bit different because we're expecting storm number 2 of the season with an extreme cold watch on the horizon. A winter storm warning goes into effect at 4 o'clock this afternoon. A high of 34 today. The wind chill is going to be in the mid-teens. That's where it is now. It will fall to single digits in the overnight hours. 1 to 2 inches of the white stuff. And then Saturday, snow, a high of 22. Wind chill could hit 0 or lower. Strong winds, an additional 3 to 5 inches are possible. So we're looking anywhere from 2 to 8, 3 to 8 inches when all is said and done. Still cold Sunday, not a lot of melting as we won't get above the freezing mark with a high of 30, strong winds and sunny skies. But there are a few things still on tap. Now, I'll give you this, most events in the Piedmont Triad for this weekend have been pushed on down the line or just flatly canceled or rescheduled. So we're tracking down everything that we can that's on tap, and we may find out, no, we're going to do it another time. And if that's fine, you can put it on your calendar and be the first to be in the know. Let's find out what's going on. Peggy, good morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
How are you, my friend? Are you all ready for Snow Part 2?
Yes, sir. Snow Part 2. We are ready. And we were looking forward to having our Jesus Loves You Snow Much event tomorrow, but due to dangerous road conditions and the weather, Storm Part 2, we are going to reschedule that.
I wondered. So, folks, and y'all, it happens. I mean, what can you do? I mean, so sometimes it just doesn't make a lot of sense, Peggy, to get people out on the roads if they don't have to be, right? We'd rather do it later when everybody can be there safely and have a good time. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, definitely. We are excited to have this Jesus Loves You Snow Much event on February 22nd, 5:30 to 7:30.
Now, all right, it was set for originally we were going to do this Saturday, but when's it going to be now?
February 22nd.
Okay, all right. So you got a few weeks, and hopefully we'll have winter weather all wrapped up by that point. Now, Peggy, where is this going to take place, and what all is going to go on?
This will take place at Salem Baptist Church, 429 South Broad Street, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay.
It will be inside our building. So whatever the weather is, doing that we can get there safely, it will be inside our building.
Ooh, and we're going to have games?
Yes, we will have games. We're going to have a hat and glove race where they'll have to take off their hats and gloves and mittens or scarves or whatever they wear and then get dressed back in them. We'll
oh my gosh, we have to practice this one. I don't know about that. We have to practice.
Yes, we'll have a snowball and spoon race.
Okay. Oh, that's not easy. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, yes, go. Please, everybody. And Christian and I can stand on the side and make fun of you as you drop your snowball 45 times before the finish line. And then, Peggy, we got snacks. We're going to need something to eat.
That's right. We'll have snacks. We're going to have hot chocolate, cookies, chips, just a good warm snack for a winter event.
Now, Peggy, what is your go-to topping for hot chocolate? Since you brought it up, I mean, like, do you go with the marshmallows? Do you go with whipped cream? Do you go with sprinkles in it? Do you get really exotic with your hot chocolate topping? What works for you?
Oh, we will definitely have marshmallows. We'll have sprinkles. We'll have lots of variety things children can put in their hot chocolate.
Now, Christian, what about you? Well, first of all, Christian, sometimes you're a little weird. I love you, but sometimes you are.
It's okay.
Will you consent to hot chocolate?
Of course, I love hot chocolate.
I'm just checking.
Yes, yes.
I ask sometimes, and you just go no, and okay. But you're a hot chocolate guy.
Yes.
Now, your topping for hot chocolate, Mr. Snyder?
Typically, I would like whipped cream because it will dissolve the heat every now and then.
Oh, really? Are you going to complain about the heat in a hot chocolate? Really?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
You serious? You don't put ice in your hot chocolate, do you? You're not one of those people.
No, I'm not fancy.
You can't get into heaven of that if you do that. That's a God rule. No ice in the hot chocolate. I'm serious. You all can check it out when you get there.
And then I'll put sprinkles on top sometimes.
Really? I said that. I didn't think anybody actually did it.
On top of the whipped cream, but not just straight in the chocolate.
Sprinkles?
It'd be fun. Yeah, it's Christmassy or whatever.
And Peggy's going with marshmallows. You all disappoint me. Now you were on to something until you derailed it with the sprinkle thing. I like whipped cream.
Yes.
On my hot chocolate. You get a little on your nose when you lift the cup, take the cup away from your face, right?
Yes.
All right. So
exactly.
All right. So all right, Peggy's she's gonna be weird and put marshmallows in there. Christian's gonna sprinkles. Oh my gosh, we have so much work to do. However you want your hot chocolate, you can have it at Salem Baptist. Now, Peggy, do we need to register for this event, or do we just put the kids in the car and show up?
You just put the kids in the car and show up. There is no registration for this event.
And pre-K through what, about 5th grade?
Yes, sir. Pre-K through 5th grade.
All right. And you don't have to be a church member. You just come right on. We want to love on you a little bit, right?
That's right. We love to have people to love on, to share Jesus with them. That's our goal, to share Jesus with our community.
You know how Jesus has his hot chocolate, don't you? He goes with whipped cream. I have this on good authority. I'm serious. For those of you keeping score at home, God is on my side in this matter. It's all fun. And see, you can't let Jesus play in the snowball with a spoon game because he'll cheat.
Aw. Yeah, and we're also going to have, Jeffrey, we'll also have a race where kids can choose who they want to dress up like a snowman, and they're going to wrap them and dress them in a snowman.
All right, I'm going to pass on that one because people are going to go land surfing with that one. But get out there, folks. Have a good time. Jesus loves you so much at Salem Baptist Church coming up at the end of February. Well, Peggy, we understand with the weather, you got to do what's safe and right for everybody. So we'll talk again closer to the big day. Does that work for you?
Sure, Jeffrey, that works.
All right. Thank you, dear. Stay safe.
Yes, you too.
All right. You are quite welcome. Peggy Hartman at Salem Baptist Church. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It's going to be great.
I feel like that kid in A Christmas Story.
Which one?
When you wrap up the younger brother.
Ralphie's little brother.
Yeah.
Randy, I think.
Randy.
Yes.
Come on, Jeffrey. when they tip over Randy in the snow and he can't get up because he's bundled up like a snowman.
Yeah.
I used to feel like my mother did that to me when I was a kid. That's probably the reason why there's a therapist waiting to have this conversation. That's probably the reason I don't wear a coat today. Drives my wife crazy. It's going to be 15 degrees today. Do you have a coat? I'm fine. Just let me go. Hard-headed. It's me. I know I'm hard-headed. It's because I had to do that whole snowman experience where I couldn't bend my arms as a child.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it warped me for life, right? Oh, wait, where is that piece of paper? All right. By the way, folks, you can watch in. You can be a part of the big show. We're on Facebook, WSJS Radio Triad today, streaming live from our studios on Providence Lane. So tomorrow, we've got Duke basketball, the Blue Devils in Blacksburg to take on Virginia Tech. Our coverage begins at 11 a.m. Then Monday, Mountaineer Talk with all things App State coming your way at 6. Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, Duke will be at home taking on Boston College. And then Sunday, not this Sunday, the next Sunday, February 8th, Super Bowl 60. New England looking for their 7th Lombardi Trophy while Seattle is searching for World Championship number 2. Our coverage commences at 12 noon with the Super Bowl preview. Then it's the Super Bowl Insider, Super Bowl Tailgate Party, and then Super Sunday. Now, Christian and I were talking earlier. What all musicians are going to be a part of the Super Bowl festivities, right?
Yes.
I found the list.
Good.
I knew we had it. You ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Everybody take notes. There is a tailgate concert, and I didn't know that until now, but makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Teddy Swims is headlining. I love Teddy Swims music. That brother can sing. I'm serious. I mean, that's all right. That's all right. So Teddy Swims will be headlining the tailgate concert for the big game. Opening for Teddy will be La Russell. Do we know La Russell?
I do not know that one.
I don't know La Russell. I'm sure. I don't even know if La Russell is a person or if it's a group. I got nothing here, but I'm sure they're lovely people or person. The opening ceremony, that's the Green Day concert.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that won't be subtle. They'll be cranking that out, right? Get ready to rock. Charlie Puth will perform the national anthem. Brandi Carlile will share America the Beautiful. Coco Jones will lead the nation with Lift Every Voice and Sing. And then, of course, halftime, well documented by this point, Bad Bunny is still a go. So there you got it. Teddy Swims, La Russell, Green Day, Charlie Puth, Brandi Carlile, Coco Jones, and Bad Bunny. That is quite the lineup for the big game. And our coverage on WSJS will begin Sunday, February 8th at 12 noon with the Super Bowl preview. Christian, we could host that show, don't you think?
I think so.
Preview. I could preview that show. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will be declared the winner.
Bet on it.
How's that?
There you go. Yeah.
So the John Madden School of Broadcasting. You see, Pat. Oh, that's all right. That was as much John Madden as I got. It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah.
All right, I give up. We'll take a break. We got more on a Frantic Friday. Don't touch that dial. Coming your way right after this on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
From Cameron Indoor to the world, this excitement is built on brotherhood, where the crazies roar. Experience the passion, the pride, the power that is Duke basketball. Ready for another March run.
Striking like thunder. Woo. You can never stop me. Nah.
Saturday afternoon, the Blue Devils make a trek to Blacksburg for a showdown with Virginia Tech. Catch every moment on WSJS. Complete schedule at WSJS.com.
Valentine's Day is near, and love is in the air at Bowtie Walker Florist on Stratford Road. Discover the art of expressing love with stunning floral arrangements. As the largest family-owned floral company, they deliver heartwarming bouquets that speak volumes. From roses to lilies, each bloom is handpicked to create the perfect message of love. Visit GeorgeKWalkerFlorist.com and let Bowtie Walker Florist help you deliver love one bouquet at a time. Your destination for love in full bloom.
The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina offers more than fitness. It's the perfect holiday gift. Dive into special pricing on personal training and unlock the full potential of all 13 Y locations. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina is where community meets commitment. So give the gift of belonging and wellness this season. Visit ymcanwnc.org and make the Y your home for health and happiness.
Happy. I'm so happy, yeah.
Thank God he never gives up on us.
This is True Commentary with Stu Epperson, author and host of Truth Talk Live.
Recently, I got a phone call in the middle of a Sunday from a guy I used to play ball with for years and shared Jesus with all the time on the court. And he called to say, thank you, Stu. I had some difficulties recently, but thanks for never giving up on me, for always praying with me and encouraging me. And I have found a relationship with Jesus Christ. Well, that call made my day. I was so encouraged. And I'm sharing that with you today to remind you that God hasn't given up on you. People are praying for you. He loves you. He sent his son to die for you, and he's one prayer away. So don't give up on the people around you. Pray for them. Even the toughest soil can be penetrated and transformed by the good news of Jesus Christ. Keep praying, keep reaching out, and keep loving people as Christ has loved us.
Join Stu on radio, social media, and his daily Truth Talk Live podcast. Learn more at truthnetwork.com.
Them big auto dealers talk a lot about price, but what about a dealer that treats you like family? That's why I love Parkway Lincoln here in Winston-Salem. You're not just a dealer, they're your neighbor. Family owned with 2 locations, they offer that quiet, smooth, spacious American luxury SUV you crave, with an experienced staff ready to help. And being an authorized Lincoln dealer, they can get what you need, often at a better price. So bigger isn't always better, is it?
The biggest thing about Parkway Lincoln is they're like family. Online at parkwaylincoln.net.
Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Folks, do it before it's too late. Join now for no dollars out of pocket. Talking about the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, where you can boost your fitness routine. You can hang out, enjoy a little family fun. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina has got you covered. You're not in it by yourself. They have state-of-the-art equipment. They have free group classes. You get access to not one, but all 13 locations. Your membership means more. Dive into the pool, exercise facilities, free child care while you're working out. It's all available at the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, and join now for $0. That's right. You know I'm telling you the truth. Go and do it. You can take care of business online, ymcanwnc.org. That's ymcanwnc.org, or any of their 13 branches across Northwest North Carolina. YMCA, where community and wellness unite. All right, now Christian is a big fan of older game shows on the tube, correct?
That is true.
That's all right. So that's good. There are so many shows I haven't gotten to yet. I keep saying I'll get to it. I'll watch them. We started one this week.
Ooh, which one?
Stranger Things.
Ah.
I've heard so much about it.
Mm-hmm.
And Miles has been pushing to, I want to watch Stranger Things. It's more like, I want to watch Stranger Things. I want to watch Stranger Things. So I finally relented.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right. I'm intrigued.
Of course.
So
makes sense.
It's a work in progress. All right. But I don't know. Not every new show that comes on I find intriguing. I'm undecided about this one. Age of Attraction. Netflix is offering up a new dating show where contestants don't reveal their ages to each other. Okay.
Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, kind of was my thought too. Why are we holding that back? Oh, here's why. Contestants range from 22 to 59.
Oh.
You know, a 22-year-old may not be interested in dating a 59-year-old, and vice versa.
Right.
Will things get creepy? I vote yes. yes, they will. So here's part of the teaser. Age of Attraction. It starts streaming in March.
When you tell people your age, they put a stigma to that.
The truth is, when love is there and love is real, age won't matter. You'll be dating without ever knowing how old your partner is.
I don't know if these guys are my age, my dad's age, my grandpa's age.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm petrified that he's too young. My oldest is 29, and I think he's in his 30s.
Everyone thinks I'm significantly older than I am. I think I'm going to shock her.
Get your seatbelt on. I am.
I don't know.
I have no words, honestly.
Right? If you love somebody, you love somebody. If you're honest with them from the get-go,
Right.
you don't have to remember what you said if you tell the truth. Somebody famous said that. I'm just saying that. But it shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. For some people, it's really significant, right?
It really is.
If you spent really serious time with somebody, going out, sharing life,
right?
Go shopping, go ride around,
do whatever you need to do. Yeah.
Right. Wouldn't you develop a sense of their age demographic just based on what they say and their response to things?
Or what they pick up at the grocery store.
Sure.
Yeah.
What they watch on the TV, what music they listen to. Now I'm not hijacking to say one particular kind of music is more than the other, because I think there's always something new and wonderful that you can share and enjoy. So it's a growing library. But if what they talk about, if all they talk about is
Pearl Harbor
boat and Fantasy Island and Pearl Harbor, they're probably older. Right? I'm just saying, it's not a right or wrong. It's not an indictment. I can't imagine spending quality time with somebody and not generally knowing how old they are. You would have to know. Nobody's really that slow, are they?
I don't know. It's reality TV nowadays. Who knows?
I'm always amazed that you can ask someone who's married and they claim to be married happily and they've been together for years. What's your spouse's favorite color? What's your spouse's favorite meal? What's your spouse's favorite vacation spot? Who's your spouse's favorite author? And they have no idea. Then you hadn't been listening, brother.
Yeah.
You just haven't been paying attention. Because I could walk into any store and go find something for Vicky.
Yeah.
That one right there. That's the one she would like. And so, but you don't know the age? So are you going to watch it? That's what it comes down to. Are you going to watch it?
I'm not going to watch this one.
Age of Attraction?
No.
I think I'm going to pass too. I was hoping you were going to watch it. You could tell us about it. Can we get an intern to watch it and make a report?
Yeah.
Do it, because I have no interest in watching Christmas. All right, folks, that's going to do it for hour number 2. But don't touch that dial. We got a lot more coming your way. I'm serious. There are a few more events still on tap across the Piedmont Triad this weekend. We'll run down closings and delays again. Your weather, it's not changing. It's going to be cold. Then it's going to get real cold. Then it's going to get stupid cold. And snow is on the way. A winter storm warning in effect at 4 o'clock this afternoon through the weekend. Right now under a cold weather advisory with extreme cold watch on the way. Christian and I are going to take a break. We'll be back and see you in the 9 o'clock hour on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
By now, you've probably tuned into WSJS.com for the latest buzz. If not, no worries. Dive into the action anytime, anywhere. News, talk, sports, and weather at your fingertips. Listen live worldwide and connect with your favorite show hosts. Discover concert info, contests, and live appearances. Don't miss a beat with our local sports teams. Life's happening at WSJS.com. Stay informed and entertained. Visit WSJS.com today and join the conversation.
The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina offers more than fitness. It's the perfect holiday gift. Dive into special pricing on personal training and unlock the full potential of all 13 Y locations. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina is where community meets commitment. So give the gift of belonging and wellness this season. Visit ymcanwnc.org and make the Y your home for health and happiness.
Happy. I'm so happy, yeah.
Every bite tells a story at Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. Named the number 5 cookie shop in America by USA Today readers, it's a tradition cherished by families for generations. Hand-rolled and hand-cut and baked with love at 4643 Freedbird Church Road in Clemens. Taste the warmth of ginger, sugar, chocolate, lemon, butterscotch, and black walnut. They bake 10 million cookies a year. Discover more at HaynesCookies.com. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, where tradition meets taste.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
The first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. He really a definition of like why he loves somebody.
Through all of fatherhood's first, never stop being a dad. Fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive with Dalton and Beck. And on this afternoon show, we start to look ahead to the ACC basketball weekend. We get a visit from the sixth man of the Tar Heels, B-Dot. Don't miss it, 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJF.
News, talk, sports for the Triad. WSJS, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Folks are looking at some snow, heavy at times, moving in our direction. We have this area of low pressure cranking up and heading in, and some snow starting to form later on this afternoon, picking up more tonight and lasting through Saturday into early Saturday night. Latest projections of snow totals here anywhere from 5 to 8 inches, but locally more cannot be ruled out. Today's high 35, overnight low into the teens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hello, Triad. This is Todd Starnes, and I'm so happy to have you be a part of the Todd Starnes Show family in the Triad. Each weekday, we've got you covered with the latest on politics, faith, and culture news, along with the top newsmakers and your calls.
Just let me do the talking. I know it's hard to believe it.
So join me today at 12 noon on your home for the Todd Starnes Show. News, talk, sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Country music superstar Luke Bryan.
Shake it for me, girl.
Live.
Shake it for me, girl. Shake it.
Word on the Street tour.
Like one
Saturday, August 22nd. True Lion Amphitheater, Charlotte. With special guests Drew Baldridge, Randall King, Zach John King, and DJ Rock. Tickets on sale Friday at livenation.com. Don't miss Luke Bryan in concert.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with a Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Welcome to January 30th.
Welcome back. Today is a very special day.
And I think I smell croissants.
It is National Croissant Day. Croissant.
Croissant.
Would you like a croissant?
We are celebrating National Croissant Day this morning.
Croissant?
Ooh, croissants.
It's croissant.
Croissants. I love croissants.
Oh, yeah.
It's showtime.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS, 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 3 of the big show. I'm Jeffrey, that's Christian. It is indeed a fabulously fantastic, fascinating, festive, fanciful, flamboyantly fortuitous Friday. All right, you want to give away some tickets? Let's see what we can do. Folks, I got Wake Forest and NC State. I believe they have moved that game time. Originally it was a night game, and then I think 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Now it is a 12 o'clock noon. Go. And if you feel led and you feel safe and you're comfortable being out in the snow, we've got tickets. Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons, taking on the Wolfpack from North Carolina State at Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum. That is tomorrow, the 31st, the last day of the first month. Can you believe it? Time flies, doesn't it? A 12 noon tip-off. We got them. You want them. I know you do, but can you get there? Well, you have that decision. You do what's best for your family. And then if you want them, give Christian a call, 336-777-1600. First caller can get them. And I think we've got 4 of those tickets, Christian?
I think 4, yeah, 2 pairs.
All right, so we can give them away in 2s, but, you know, if there's 4 people in your family, if there's 3 people in your family, you want to take your family and a friend, go and take 4. We would much rather you go, but you do what is best and what works for you. 777-1600. The Pack and the Deacons tomorrow at the Joel with a 12 noon tip-off. All right, folks, we all know snow's coming. Get to the grocery store, run by the pharmacy, check on your neighbors. Be sure you got gas in the car and food in the house. All that stuff. A high of 34 today. It's going to get cold. Wind chill could dip into the single digits tonight. A high of 22 tomorrow with a wind chill that'll be hovering around 0 or lower. Wow. And Sunday, not going to get above freezing. A high of 30 with wind gusts when all is said and done. Anywhere from 2 to 8 inches. A little bit to the west, you get more. A little bit to the east, you get less. And we'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as they become available. Let's get back to it on a frantic Friday. Keisha, good morning, girl.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Now, everybody, for those of you playing at home, Keisha's voice is the higher voice. Now we have to go to the low. Hi, Matt. How are you?
How you doing?
I see. Man's got pipes, doesn't he? Makes you sound like a boy soprano. All right, now, y'all know each other, don't you?
Kind of married a little bit.
Kind of. What a ridiculous question, Jeffrey. No, you just call two strangers on the phone and see if we could do our own dating show, game show right here, Christian. Right, so
yes, we can.
All right, but y'all don't just get along and do married life. You all get on stage and perform together, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Oh my gosh, are you serious? He's not awake yet. Matt, do you always talk that low because it's completely intimidating, brother?
Not really.
There you go. I knew he was down for it. All right. So where are y'all still on for this weekend, y'all?
Yeah, so far.
All right. So where are you going to be, and what kind of music are you going to bring to the stage?
So tonight we'll be at Bully's Bar and Grill on Main Street in Winston-Salem.
Okay.
Family-friendly place, food, good drinks, all that good stuff, 7 to 10.
And what kind of music, brother?
Classic country. Only the real stuff.
You mean like Johnny and Jude? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Oh.
That's our slogan. You know, the world needs another Johnny and June.
Well, I think y'all fill the bill nicely. I'm assuming that you will wear something in black, Matt. Is that right?
He's got a black cowboy hat he wears.
Oh, that's great. I'm guessing, Matt, you don't wear a lot of orange or yellow or lime green or purple, do you?
No, I don't do that. No.
I sensed that, Matt, from you. All right. So how long were you singers, and then you said, you know what, we like each other, we're going to make a go of it? Or were you a couple and then you did music? What's that story?
Well, years back, we actually met, singing out doing a little karaoke here and there. And then I just, we just fell in love, I guess. And now we're doing it,
All right, now, Matt, I'm going to put you out of your misery. Keisha, did you ask him out on the first date, or did he ask you?
Oh, no, he came at me pretty hard.
Oh, just all right. So he was in hot pursuit, as we say down home, right?
That's right.
He sure was.
Now, Matt, did you do something special when you proposed?
Yeah. I just looked at her and said, "You want to spend the rest of your life with me?" And she agreed.
And
so
true love blooms. Matt, you're better than me. You know what? Vicky's my wife. Do you know what I asked Vicky, Matt? I've told this story several times. I got down on one knee. I said, "Would you like to be buried with my people?" That's what I'd say. And she said, yeah. And here we are all these years later. All right. So,
That's
Keisha,
right.
your turn. Did you grow up singing? Was it a family thing? Were you doing it in school, in a church choir? What finally put you behind a microphone?
Same old church choir, and did a little singing at church growing up, and was in the chorus at school, but I didn't really think I could sing, and then we started singing karaoke, and, people just said, "Hey, y'all can sing, y'all should do a band or whatever." And then we were just hanging out at the lake one day, like we like to do on our days off, and decided to just give it a go, and it took off.
Christian, are you available to go to the lake with Keisha and Matt?
That sounds great. Not this weekend,
today.
though.
Yeah, this week would be a terrible idea. So, well, yeah, if you all want to invite us, Christian and I are available to go, and we take a picnic or something.
Take a barbecue.
You don't take barbecue to the lake. What's wrong with you?
Why not?
As long as you like classic country.
We'll make it happen.
Well, hold on. I'm more concerned about Christian's zeal to take food. No, you have to build your sandwich on site, Christian.
Well, there's always food wherever Matt is. That's
Keisha, mind your own business for a second. Let me have an intervention here. How about that? Oh my gosh. So now, Christian, you want to talk about barbecue? Do you go with sliced? Do you go with chopped? Do you go with chunky? And there is a right
typically.
Answer. That was a relief. And what is the appropriate dessert for barbecue, Christian Snyder? I swear, if you miss this, we're going to get divorced. I swear we are. There's no way.
I don't eat it, but it's banana pudding.
Did you say you don't eat it?
Yeah, I'm not American. I'm sorry.
I'm going to pray for you.
I don't eat banana pudding either. I'm right
Keisha,
there
I
with
told
you.
you, mind your own business. This does not involve you. Oh, my gracious.
Hey, we'll make some banana pudding.
See, now Matt gets it. That's a man right there. He gets it. Banana pudding. It's required dining. Matt, how did you get in the world of music, brother? What about you? Family, home, church, school? What's the deal?
I mean, it just the love of going out singing karaoke, and I mean, I've always loved to sing, and And when I get the hint, you know, people like it, and I'm like, well, I must sound all right then. So,
Matt,
you know,
I know now Keisha's giggling in the background, but that is most people lose that in the world of music. If it brings joy and happiness to your soul and other people like it, you got to keep doing what you're doing. That's exactly where God wants you to be. All right. So Bullies, did y'all say tonight or tomorrow night? What are we doing?
Tonight, 7 to 10.
7 to 10 tonight at Bullies. It's in Winston-Salem. Have you all already got the set list together?
Honestly, we don't even go by a set list. We just sing whatever people want us to sing and whatever we're feeling in the moment.
Yeah, it's always different. It's a fun time. It's 3 hours straight. You know, good times on end.
We got over 600 songs we've performed so far, so you never know what's going to come out.
600?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we just roll with it, you know.
600? Oh, my gosh. Christian, couldn't even name 600
That's
songs.
550 more than they need to do.
And we go 3 hours straight too, so we'll sing about 60-something songs a night typically.
And what's funny is, like, she'll sing a couple, I'll sing a couple, then we'll do some duets and stuff like that. And, I mean, sometimes we bring people up there and let them have a good time too. You know, it's all about a good time.
The national anthem.
You got the fried ham song.
You got the fried ham song out my mouth. At this point, I have no more. All right, folks, at Bullies in Winston-Salem tonight. Do y'all know, and Keisha and Matt, I have never done karaoke.
Well, come to one of our shows. We'll let you sing.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm not coming tonight because I'm going to be at home. But anyway, but another time. What's the best way for folks to stay connected and find out where y'all are singing next?
Facebook,
Whispering Pines, right? No G on the whispering.
That's right.
I got it.
Yep.
Whispering Pines with Keisha and Matt, and they're going to be at Bullies tonight. Y'all be safe. Thanks for taking the time out of your morning to talk with us. We appreciate the visit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let us know when we're going to the lake.
You got it.
All right. That'll be a lot of fun. Whispering Pines. The world needs another Johnny and June. Indeed. All right. It's 9:16. Let's take a break. We'll come back with more on a frantic Friday. That's Christian. I'm Jeffrey. That's Keisha. That's Matt over there with the big black cowboy hat. You can see him tonight. We'll all be here. Well, I mean, Keisha and Matt, they got things to do. Christian and I'll be here with you after this. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Hi, this is Stephen Beck. Wake up, chow down, and cheer on every Saturday morning with Waking Up Proud. Served up by Foster Hobbs Coffee Roasters in High Point and by High Point University. We've got local eats, hot sport takes, and a whole lot of Triad and Carolina flavor. From barbecue debates to big game breakdowns, we've got your Saturday mornings covered. 9 till 11 on WSJS. Waking Up Proud, the morning show that feels like home.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a grilled tenderloin biscuit for only $3.29. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Transform your home with elegance and durability. At Heritage Hardwood Floors, they offer exquisite flooring options that complement any season. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty. With Jesse's craftsmanship, Catherine's business savvy, your dream floors are a step away. Their expertise is matched only by their passion for quality. Elevate your space with Heritage Hardwood Floors. Online at heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors. When it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
We know it's cold right now, but you can get a jump on your projects with Black Sand Company. Yes, now's the time to get ahead of your neighbors. Black Sand Company delivers the materials you need when you need them. Sand, gravel, topsoil, and mulch.
Whether you're a home builder, commercial contractor, or a DIY enthusiast, Black Sand Company provides prompt, dependable, and courteous service. Weather's not an issue for them. Is it for you? Black Sand Company, 745 West Clementsville Road in Winston-Salem, where great projects begin.
I went to My Computer Career because I needed job security.
Because I wanted a career in cybersecurity.
I went to My Computer Career because IT jobs are everywhere.
My old job was going nowhere.
I went because I didn't want college loans for the rest of my life.
Because I wanted a career for the rest of my life.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Classes available
available online or in person. Financial aid available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. 529 college savings plans accepted.
Not available in Washington State.
Ow! Sweetie, come here. Don't worry. I see a lot of patients with the exact same thing.
Ever since the ice skating rink went in next door?
Or is it more than
Dr. Clark's business is heating up.
So many patients need my help. How will I find time to see all of them?
They need to hire a scheduler, stat.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Child abuse is not a bad parent problem.
Keeping families out of crisis in the first place
is how we prevent it
from ever happening.
Go to preventchildabuse.org and
let's solve child abuse before it ever happens.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
Good morning. Are you always this good-natured? I mean, in the morning before coffee? Good morning.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Our Frantic Friday continues. Troy, good morning, friend.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you doing?
All right, Troy, what are you all about? What's going on? Where are you going to be? What are you doing? Everything we need to know. Lay it on us, will you?
All right. Hey, I'm Troy. I'm from Kingdom Theater, a theatrical production group from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's frigid up there right now, so it's a little warmer down here. We're down here doing a couple shows for Kingdom Theater called God's Smuggler. It's a story about Brother Andrew, who smuggled Bibles into communist Russia during the Cold War. It's a really, really encouraging story about how he was bold and courageous in getting those Bibles in there. And so, yeah, we're excited to share that. It's going to be, Lord willing, if the snow holds off, it's going to be tonight at 7 o'clock at the Mooresville Performing Arts Center, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and then Sunday at 2, and then Sunday at 7 as well. If there's snow, and we're waiting on word from the school district to see if the whole Performing Arts Center will be shut down as a result of the snow, but if that's the case, the show must go on. We believe any story involving the gospel is absolutely worth sharing. So we are going to be live streaming that, if that's the case, on Sunday night at 7 p.m. And that'll be on Facebook or YouTube. You can find out those details at kingdomtheater.org or Kingdom Theater's Facebook page.
Well, this is ridiculously cool, Troy. All right, so Kingdom Theater, and again, should the snow hold off and the ice is not too severe, it'll be tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m., and then Sunday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. So the Mooresville Performing Arts Center, just a little bit, not far, just right on down the road. I think it'd be an easy drive from wherever you may be. God's Smuggler and Kingdom Theater. Is this what you all do, going around the country sharing the good news through these stories that are brought to life on stage?
Absolutely, yeah. That is what we're doing. It's tied to an organization called Kazakh Rescue for this production. As a result of the funds that come from this, it'll go towards that nonprofit. And it's all about being bold and courageous and sharing this good news. And we believe that it's really, really cool to do that in a theater.
And folks, again, the details are online at kingdomtheater.org, and it is spelled the correct way, Theatre. I know some of you, again, it's not ER, it's RE. Kingdomtheater.org. God Smuggler coming to the Mooresville Performing Arts Center. Now, Troy, we were kind of rushing through at the beginning. Lay this story on me about God Smuggler. Tell me, what is this about again, please?
Yeah, so it's about a Dutch young man from actually, yeah, he's Dutch, but he came over to communist Russia, and through a lot of different scenarios, he basically said, okay, I need to get Bibles to these people. God laid it on his heart to get Bibles to the people behind behind the curtain of the Cold War and behind the Iron Curtain. That's what I should say, in Russia. And so when he did that, it ignited the gospel in that area during a really, really dark time. So it is all about bringing the gospel to the darkest of areas, the darkest of times. And again, someone being bold and courageous, following God's will and just leaning into that.
You know, Troy, I admire people that are so bold and fearless that they really are just kind of shrouded in the grace that they go forward. And, it doesn't mean that you're not worried, you're not concerned, maybe even carrying a little bit of fear. But as we say, when God's on your side, you just got to go and do what needs to be done, right?
Absolutely.
Now, did you say also, there's so many, I got a page here of notes, Troy, so I'm trying to keep up. My handwriting is so poor. Y'all are from Lancaster, PA?
Yep, Lancaster. Yep, you almost got it.
Oh well,
yep.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Amish country, right?
That is correct, and it's currently under about a foot of snow right now. So it's it's quite the winter wonderland up there.
Oh my goodness! So Troy, let me tell you something. I love this story, and most people won't get it, but I think you will. So I grew up doing music and theater. That's what I've done all my life, and we were doing. There's actually an Amish musical called Plain and Fancy. Now, some of you may know that and may not. Anyway, we were doing that, and my mother was directing that show. And she comes in one morning, she goes, and these are all high school age kids. She goes, I think we need to take all the kids to Pennsylvania. And they go, what? And she goes, yeah, we need to rent some charter buses. We need to take all the kids to Pennsylvania so they can experience, as best we can, Amish life, because really us telling them about it is one thing. They need to see it for themselves. And we did.
Absolutely.
We chartered 3 buses and took more than 100 kids, high school kids, to Pennsylvania, and we were there. And now I said it incorrectly. You made fun of me. That's all right.
That's all right. That's all right.
Lancaster? Was that right? What?
Lancaster.
Well, here, Troy, it's Lancaster.
There we go. That's all right. All the same. That's what matters.
That's right. So we're up there, Lancaster, bird in hand, and I think so many of us, we've talked about this. That was years and years ago, several decades ago. We fell in love with the Amish way of life and the Amish community, and it was just such kindness and such grace and such patience and beautiful people. Just absolutely beautiful people. And I then, years later, Troy, spent a summer in New Philadelphia, or as I say here, New Filthydelphia, but that's a story for another day, doing outdoor theater. And there was an Amish community, Sugar Creek, not far from New Philadelphia. And because I'd let my hair grow, and it was long hair, if I wore blue pants and a long sleeve white shirt, I could go into the Amish community and they just accepted me as one of their own.
Wow.
And it was just this, I can't tell you, it was one of the most powerful experiences of my life. Was I would so many days when I just get tired of the world and all the mess and the finger pointing, and somebody go, Jeffrey, where you go? And I meant this wholeheartedly. I go, I'm going to hang out with the Amish. And I would go to Sugar Creek, and just, it was a very different, it wasn't the touristy experience. It was just basic everyday kind of living and normal conversations full of kindness and grace and compassion. So I tell you couldn't have said anything that got you more points than to say you're from Amish country in Pennsylvania here on the Big Show. It is a special place and extraordinary people. So, and you're coming to town, Mooresville Performing Arts Center, we hope tonight and tomorrow at 7, and then Sunday with the 2 o'clock matinee, and we'll close it out 7. God's Smuggler. Find the incredible story and join the journey for yourself. Troy, y'all be safe on the road, and thanks for getting up and talking with us this morning.
We will do that, Jeff. Thank you so much, and God bless everybody listening.
You as well, my friend. You as well. See, sometimes you don't even know when you're going to just cross paths with an extraordinary individual. I feel like we did that today on the Big Show. So good for us. All right, my friends. What have we got to do? Oh, we're going break into a regular break. Time?
Yes, regular time.
We already took our other break, right? Are we behind on breaks? No, we're on pace.
I think we missed one at the very beginning, but we're okay.
Well, that doesn't count. That's hours ago. That's water into the brown.
No, we're fine.
Okay. All right. Here's a couple things I want to share with you. Some cold weather car hacks that you can try, and maybe some you shouldn't. Like when the car freezes over, and maybe you can't get started or get in to the vehicle.
Right.
You ever heard about using hand sanitizer to unfreeze door locks?
I haven't heard that one.
I haven't either. It says you can actually do it. It's okay. In a pinch, hand sanitizer can help thaw frozen locks because of the alcohol content, which will melt the ice.
Oh, unless your hand sanitizer's in the car, like mine.
Yeah. Okay. Then never mind.
Yeah.
Pouring boiling water on a frozen windshield. Don't do that.
Yeah. Don't.
That can shatter your window.
Yeah. It's going to cost more if you do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Covering side mirrors with socks. That'd be a big sock, wouldn't it?
Well, most socks can stretch, so I don't know.
To a mirror size? Nonetheless, they say try it. It might look silly, but it works. You can also do plastic bags or a tarp over your windshield.
Yes.
I've seen people do that. Okay. And then you don't have to scrape.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull the sock off or the bag or the tarp and you're good to go. Rubbing potatoes on your windshield to prevent frost.
That sounds like a wives' tale.
It says don't do that. It's been a myth for a while. The starch can do a little bit with the ice, but it leaves a sticky film that's almost impossible to clean.
Yeah.
So just deal with the ice. Here's one more for you. Filling a sock with cat litter to stop foggy windows. Cat litter draws moisture from the air, which can help keep your windows fog-free from the inside.
Interesting.
You got cat litter.
Yeah.
Just tell Guppy the cat you need to borrow some. All right, there you go. Now we take a break. We've got more of a Frantic Friday and more cool fun facts, helpful stuff to get you on your way on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
It's the thrill of tuning in to WSJS, where each broadcast is a fresh start. Every insightful discussion and witty banter fills you with anticipation for what's next. Whether you're in High Point, Greensboro, or Winston-Salem, we're your go-to for smart listening. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. Start smart listening with WSJS and WSJS.com.
Let's go.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people seeking treatment for ED are under 40? HIMS can help. Get started at hims.com/joy. Through hims.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Folks are looking at some snow, heavy at times, moving in our direction. We have this area of low pressure cranking up and heading in, and some snow starting to form later on this afternoon, picking up more tonight and lasting through Saturday into early Saturday night. Latest projections of snow totals here anywhere from 5 to 8 inches, but locally more cannot be ruled out. Today's high 35, overnight low into the teens. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Afternoons just got better with more guests, more opinions, and more laughs.
What was the Jewish name, Con?
I didn't catch the last name. He said genitals. I didn't.
I think we got it. I guess you didn't catch it.
Genital? Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
I feel pretty stupid right now.
Happy
I'm trying to
birthday.
figure out what kind of Jewish phrase is that.
The Dan Patrick Show, this afternoon at 2 on WSJS.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Again, scent bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent maracas smell amazing." Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain scent beads. Try Gain scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Let's do it. Good morning from Jeffrey Griffin on Triad today.
News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here on a frantic Friday, the 30th day of the first month of 2026. There are a ton of closings and delays. The best advice that we can give you this morning is call before you go. Make the phone call, check the website, look at your email. I don't mean to go to all the effort and trouble of getting there safely, making arrangements, only to go up to the door and find out that we're closed today, or it's canceled, or everything's been rescheduled. So save yourself the stress and the worry. Call before you go. I think most schools in the Piedmont Triad area are either on a delay or closed or with a remote learning day. It's not a universal declaration. So again, check with your school. Find out. And if your kid says, we don't have to do anything, check. Just because a lot of young people, we don't want them to dig a hole for themselves. Get a zero when you don't have to get a zero. No, don't do that. You may have to log in today. And for the most part, it's just a little bit of work. It's more than anything a token of, yes, I was here, I was engaged, I was paying attention. And so that's for attendance purposes and all that. So there are some teachers who will pile on the work. So on a remote learning day. And if you have to do that, why not get started this morning, have breakfast, and then get it done, knock it out, so you don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. You have a medical appointment, a dental appointment, whatever, you're trying to run errands, get out, leave early, give yourself extra space, extra time so that you can do what you need to do. And you might want to travel just a little bit slower. We've still got plenty of black ice around the Piedmont Triad, and many roads, especially to the west, have not been scraped, or they may have had a preliminary scraping. But, once that ice freezes down and you get that compacted onto the pavement, you can't scrape that up. And it's not going to be warm enough today to have any significant melting. It is what it is now. So deal with it as best you can. And those of you that are running in and out of the house, taking your stuff, please don't bust your rear end and break something there on the steps at the front door or on the sidewalk or in the driveway. Well, I don't want to see you at the hospital with a dislocated hip or a fractured collarbone or a broken wrist. What fun would that be? Take care of yourself. Be intentional. Be genuine, extend grace, be patient and kind, and all of that. And check with wherever you're going and whatever you're doing. There are a ton of closings and delays. How about some good news to kick off our weekend, right? In Fort Worth, Texas, there are a bunch of homeless people and left to face the really sub-Arctic temperatures this week. It was cold. And a photograph of one firefighter in particular has now gone viral. He was literally picking up individuals out of a homeless encampment and carrying them on his back to get to the fire truck so that then they could take them to the hospital to get them out of the cold. As you know, extended exposure and these cold temperatures can lead to frostbite and hypothermia, and firefighters, again, going above and beyond the call of duty.
It was just a lot of weight to carry in this slippery conditions, so it took both of us. As Lewis had him on his back, I was having to help support and push up the hill just so we wouldn't go back down.
Just get it to the top, get him to the top, get him warm. He was crying on my shoulder. He was telling me he wasn't feeling good. I just told him, just hang on, we're almost there. We're almost to the truck. We're almost going.
Isn't that something?
Good for them.
And then, no, everybody can't go out and do that. And we're not suggesting as such, but you wonder where heroes are. And so often we'll say, what is the world coming to? The world's coming to that right there with Lewis and Chris, 2 firefighters in Fort Worth, Texas, see people suffering in the cold. Where do you go? One man picks them up. They got to go uphill to get back to the truck. What's his partner do? Stands behind him and helps push him up the hill while he's carrying another human being so they can get him to the hospital and out of harm's way. Those are real heroes right there. So well done. Here's another feel-good story. A high school senior in Minnesota is in the news for just being a cashier at Walmart.
I watched this cashier, knowing nothing about him, walk around knowing nothing about that lady. He didn't care in that moment who she was, who she loved, who she voted for.
I just did it because it was the right thing to do.
I'm pretty sure the lady had no idea that Brent just paid for her groceries.
I just did my thing. I mean, I don't do it for any people to give me attention and stuff like that.
What a great addition to our community.
There's still hope in this world, and I love that.
How do I not cry after that? Are you kidding me? That's a teenager in Minnesota. His name is Brent. He's a cashier, a senior citizen, a little old lady. It sounds like a joke, right? Starts. She comes through the line. She's getting some groceries. Her debit card is declined. Brent, the teenager, says nothing. He takes out his wallet, swipes his debit card, and pays for the lady's groceries and bags them up and sends her on her way. No words, just doing it. Now, the other lady that you heard was a lady named Danny Dirks. She was in line behind the little lady. She watched all this happen and took note of it. She set up a GoFundMe campaign for Brent, the teenager, and people have very kindly donated about $9,000 to say thank you to that young man. And he didn't do it to make money. That was you heard him say, just kind of doing my thing. But how about that, right? Tugging on all the heartstrings this morning, isn't it?
It really is.
All right, folks, if you want to get out and go, and I understand that we've been in the house for a while, right? So you might want to head to the movies. There are some new ones on at the big screen this week. Here's what we got. Send Help. Ooh, have you seen the trailer for this one?
I have not.
I have. And this one, to me, I'd go watch this one. It's a survival horror. Okay? So It starts in a regular office environment.
Mm-hmm.
The boss is a man.
Okay.
He's mean and ugly and nasty and cold-hearted and disrespectful.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, particularly to women. Okay?
Disappointing. Okay.
So he mistreats an employee. That's played by Rachel McAdams. Well, there's a business trip for a bunch of them from the office. The plane goes down on a tropical island. That woman is one of the survivors along with the boss. But once they're on the island, the dynamic shifts. He's a weakling. He cannot do anything for himself. And she becomes the one in control of all the power. And it's a very different dynamic. Does she inflict her will? Is she ugly? How does she respond, right? It's directed by Sam Raimi, who did Spider-Man and several other horror movies. But it's tense. I watched the trailer for this. It's tense and it's confrontational and it's up front. The man, the boss, Dylan O'Brien, is essentially on the shore there in tears, begging for mercy. And she's holding a knife, looking at him, and she says to him, "We're not in the office anymore." So how quickly the tables can turn. I guess the lesson there is think about how you treat others, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Here's one. I saw this one too. Shelter, starring Jason Statham. He plays a former, now retired British spy living in self-imposed exile on a remote island. He's just tired of life. He's had it. He moves to an island just going to live, not doing anything. An orphaned girl shows up at his house in the midst of, I guess it's a hurricane. That's what it looks like. It's a massive storm. He takes her in. Yeah, you'd ask the questions you'd always ask. What are you doing here? How'd you get, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know what the answers to those are. But all of a sudden, the bad guys have tracked that little girl to Jason Statham because they want to do away with him. So now he has to fight off the bad guys and get the little girl back to safety. So it's Jason versus the bad guys with little girl in tow across the United Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
And there's all kinds of explosions and, the regular kaboom kind of thriller movie. So there you go.
Sounds interesting.
All right. And then there are a couple limited releases, if you're interested. Melania, the documentary about the First Lady and the 20 days leading up to the second inauguration, will be available on screens this weekend. And Miracle, The Boys of 80. That's a documentary about the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. Do you believe in miracles? Yes. Which went from being the underdog team to ultimately defeating the Russians and taking home the gold, which is always a beautiful story. And the Winter Olympics getting ready to start here in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, starts 2 days before my birthday on the 6th.
As I was going to say, how about that? So looking forward to that. Everybody get out your red, white, and blue. If you have not ordered your Olympic apparel yet, you still got time, but you probably need to do it today, right?
Yeah.
So just saying, okay? And by the way, we were caught up in the first hour. I didn't get to run down everything on the history page. You mind if I go back and revisit this?
By all means.
Here we go. Also in the history book, funds were approved to purchase Thomas Jefferson's library in order to rebuild the Library of Congress, which was, of course, destroyed by the British during the War of 1812. The ironic part of that, it happened in 1815. But that's neither here nor there. Is that just me? Okay. No pop quiz is forthcoming. Everybody just relax. Andrew Jackson became the first president to survive an assassination attempt. What? Did we know that? I feel like
I don't
we
know.
should have known that.
We should have known it, yeah.
He was attacked by a guy who had 2 pistols, both weapons misfired. I did not know that. Oh, I did know this because Andrew Jackson got mad and took his walking stick and beat the man to a pulp.
Yes, I have heard that.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Got it.
Yeah. Both guns misfire, and then Andrew Jackson just
So
takes care of
don't
business.
do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you mess with the bull, you get the horn.
Or the walking stick.
Just saying. Adolf Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany.
Yes, moving on.
In 1933, same day, the Lone Ranger made its radio debut. It would run for 2,956 episodes over the next 22 years.
The Lone Ranger. A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver. The Lone Ranger. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the daring and resourceful.
Do you know his companion, Tonto, there? Did you know that Tonto got beat up every time he went to town?
Yes, he did.
Every time Lone Ranger looks at Tonto and says, go to town and get the information. Was there no other way to get the information other than to get beat up? I felt bad for Tonto.
You'd have to, honestly.
You're telling the Lone Ranger, you go to town yourself.
Yeah.
How about that? I'll stay here. Wow. Pakistan became independent of Great Britain this day in 1972. Andrew Young sworn in as the first African-American ambassador to the United Nations in 1977. And that very same year, the Hardy Boys Mysteries made their debut on ABC, starring Parker Stevenson and Sean Cassidy as the teen detectives from Franklin Dixon's classic mystery novels. Fun times. I loved those books. Love that series. We're going to take one more break and come back to wrap up our Frantic Friday and the Big Show with Todd Fisher. We'll find out what's going on. News Talk Sport To the Triad, WSJS.
Some people tune in for the latest news, others for talk, sports, or weather. Now, with WSJS.com, you can have it all. Listen live worldwide, discover your favorite show hosts, and get the latest concert info. Join our contests, catch live appearances, and support our sports teams. Don't miss out on being part of the action. Visit WSJS.com and experience the best in news, talk, sports, and weather. It's all here, just a click away. WSJS.com, where the Triad connects.
In Greensboro, basketball isn't just a game, it's a buzz. The Swarm brings the sting to the court. Every dribble, every dunk electrifies the Hive.
You ain't got nothing on me, yeah. I'm on the sting like a bee, yeah.
On Fieldhouse Fridays, savor $3 hot dogs, popcorn, and $6 drafts. From the borough to the big time, Greensboro's got game. Buzz City starts with a Greensboro Swarm. Visit greensboro.gleague.nba.com and discover hoops with a sting.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Play It Again Sports knows how to upgrade your game without upgrading the price. From first-timers to pros, they turn New Year goals into game day wins. Gear up, get out, and play it again, because sitting on the bench is overrated. Where sports get a second win, they offer secondhand gear with first-rate fun. Play it again. Experience the energy of the new year at Play It Again Sports in High Point, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem. Shop online at playitagainsports.com.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to America's heroes. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? Go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar! La, 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 la.
When you grill with Kingsford charcoal and add Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters, your special occasion becomes unforgettable. Wow. Made with 100% real spices, Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters can be added to lit charcoal to add a whole new, rich, full-bodied flavor and aroma to your spring grilling. So good. Look for Kingsford charcoal and Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters for a mouth-watering flavor experience. Kingsford.com.
Morning, partner.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a good morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News, talk, sports to the Triad, WSJS. We'll wrap up our fabulously fantastic, fascinating, festive, fanciful, flamboyantly fortuitous Friday with Brother Todd Fisher. Good morning, my man.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you?
All right. Are we still on for this weekend, or has weather wreaked havoc with short tails?
It has wreaked havoc, but we are doing a performance tonight at 7:30. Free, of course. We will take donations to help support the program, but yes, we are going to try to get it together, and we're going to perform tonight, 7:30, Van Dyke Performance Space.
All right, so Todd, take a moment here and tell everybody, what is Short Tales for Children?
Yeah, Short Tales for Children is an evening of short plays for kids, performed by kids. Every kid that auditions gets cast, so that's the special feature. So it's a great way for a young interested actor to get into a theater program with no pressure. And then it combines our playwriting program. So these are 5 original plays written specifically for kids to perform, for kids to watch. And then on top of that, we partner with UNCG's BFA Theater Education Program and bring in those students to get some real hands-on, real life experience working with really young actors, a lot of them who have never performed before.
Oh, this is beautiful. And where does all of the content come from, Todd?
Sure. I mean, from our playwright's imagination. So these are original plays. They submit them to a panel. They get reviewed. get selected, and based on the amount of volunteer directors we have from UNCG, that's what creates the program. So we've got plays about kings trying to do the right thing by their people. We've got plays about nightmare bears that turn into fantastic dream bears. We've got missing lunch boxes. We've got the case of the missing pumpkin. So it's all over the place.
I love this. So we've got the Greensboro Playwrights Forum, and then young people studying theater education from UNC Greensboro, and then little kids, all the 7 to 12? Is that generally what we're looking at? Maybe many
7 to 15 years old. Yeah,
their first shot on stage. So this is a win-win-win all the way around. It's free admission.
Absolutely.
We'll happily take donations to help keep the wheel going round. Creative Greensboro with UNCG, their short tales for children at the Van Dyke Performance Space, and we're moving it all to tonight. Todd, what's the start time?
One time only, 7:30 tonight.
Sounds like a plan. Todd, get to the grocery store and take care of yourself and break a leg.
Thanks, Jeffrey. It's great to talk to you as always.
It's a lot of fun. That's just beautiful. So kids of all ages and artists of all abilities and levels all getting together to bring more stories to life in the Gate City. I got to love that. That's going to do it for the big show. One more time, if you are headed out and about, call before you go. Be sure that where you're headed is open or that your appointment is still on for today. We are under a winter storm warning. As of 4 o'clock this afternoon, it will remain in place through the rest of the weekend. Today, cloudy with a wind chill in the mid-teens. Snow is likely to hit late this afternoon, early this evening. And then tonight, wind chill will drop probably to 5 or so, but maybe 1 to 2 inches in the overnight hours. Tomorrow, a high of 22, a wind chill between 0 and 5, with gusty winds an additional 3 to 5 inches and a high of only 22 degrees. So when it's all said and done, anywhere from 2 to 8 inches. Stay inside. Don't go if you have to. Check on the people in your circle of life. Be sure you got gas in the car, the laundry's done, food in the house, medicine if you need it, candles and matches and batteries, and charge all your electronic devices. And of course, keep it tuned right here. We're available around the clock, around the world, online at WSJS.com. For Guppy the Cat and Jenna and Christian Snyder and Stella May the Grumpy English Bulldog and Luna Lou the Cockatiel, along with Miles, Sophia, and Vicky, I'm Jeffrey Griffin. And you, friends, you are loved. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And Christian and I'll see you bright and early Monday morning at 7 a.m. Brian Kilmeade is next. Have a good one. Enjoy the snow. News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS.